Hello, everybody, and welcome to Short-Lived, a Robbin Ridunk production, TTRPG reality TV. Let's all give a big hand to our players today. Wrong side of the screen. Players today. So I am going to go around the circle clockwise, starting with Connie. Tell us a little bit about you, what you stream, and where we can find you.
Just my Twitch side.
Yeah, just your Twitch stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Connie Koo at Connie Koo down there. I do retro horror variety stuff on Twitch, and yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That's my live times.
Bill.
So I'm Billy doesn't know, live on Twitch every 4 months apparently. Coming back soon. Play a variety of different things, whether it's something you've ever heard of or random shit. Generally chaotic and good times.
Kelly.
My name is Satundra. You can call me Tots for short. I am live on usually Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I am a variety streamer, but I play just generally a lot of RPGs, I guess. A lot of Souls games, or I used to, and sometimes really silly games.
And I'm a mod on Tots channel. So. Kit.
Hello, it's me, Kit, from the internet. I stream on Twitch. What do I stream? Video games. Sometimes they're gay. Usually they're gay. I'm gay. And also, chaotic. At the minute, it's a lot of horror because it's Halloween, isn't it? Yeah, but also, but whatever I feel like, baby.
Hell yeah. And I am Robbin Ridunk, short for Ridunculous, and I am the host and DM for today, and today's adventure is Short-Lived, Episode 3, The Runway of Doom! And we will get right into it after I take some water. Okay.
Sip.
Big sip. Big old gulps. Hydrate or dihydrate, everybody. So, we open with camera flashes as we get a drone's aerial view over the city of Lyrabolos in the Trolley Steel district, the place where movies happen, baby. This is the glitz and glamour of the world of reverie. And tonight is a big event. Tonight is the Beauty by the Bay Pageant. We zoom around and we find ourselves at the front of this huge outdoor stage, lit to the nines with all different kinds of brightly colored lights. There is a crowd of all of Valadin's finest actors, well-to-dos, and all kinds of famous types. But we are greeted with the lovely face of this evening's hostess, Candy Kane. Candy is a pink tiefling. I couldn't get it on the drawing, but she has like red and white striped horns. But she comes out. I don't know what I did with my microphone, so we're gonna use a pen. Things I should have prepped. Hey everybody, it's me, Candy Kane, coming at you live for the Beauty by the Bay Pageant. Look at all the stars here tonight. And everybody goes, wow. And she's like, I was talking about the ones up there. and like half the crowd groans and like half the crowd's like, and so she goes on, thank you all for being here tonight. We are here for the Beauty by the Bay Pageant. Let me introduce our judges this evening. First of all, the Mayor of Lyrabolos, Mayor Good Golly. you see in the first judge's chair, this very small little gnomish man, who is balding with snow white hair, a very pale skin, old wrinkly face. He's got a little monocle. He's got a tuxedo on and his finest mare sash. And he has a big bushy mustache and a little top hat. And he says, "Hello, everyone! Thank you so much for having me this evening. It's lovely to see you all." And she moves on. Our second our second judge this evening is a fashion icon in her own right, Miss Lady Baba. And in the second chair is a beautiful, dark-skinned satyr with the fanciest of like shutter shades on, big ram's horns, and a stark white wool fro hawk that kind of hangs in a little twirl in front of her face. And she says, Thank you so much for having me here this evening. It's so lovely to see you all." And she gives it back up to Candy, and Candy says, "And last but certainly not least, you know him as the host of Short..." And then Chad Crushbone, "What up, everybody? It's me, Chad Crushbone, coming at you live, and I'm not on short-lived today. I'm judging. I'm a judge today. Yeah!" And Candy just like starts to like shove Chad out of the camera and back over to his judge's seat. And she gets back up on the stage and goes, "But we're all here to see the real stars of this evening. Please, let's give it up for our contestants." And she raises a hand as the curtains are drawn open on our first contestant. Diz, give us your reality TV show introduction.
Okay. Hi guys. It's been a while since I've had a camera pointed at me. It's been a while. I think the last time you guys may have seen me, I've had some trials, some tribulations, some hardships, and I'm on an elite but grander scale these days. I've gained enemies, I've gained friends, I've gained gains, but most importantly, the championship title, the Lalilule low belt, that I will be keeping firmly in my possession this entire run. Sorry, I read Phoebe's comment and it really threw me off. I am Disgrace! But you can just call me Diz.
The crowd goes wild. There's a bunch of like really beefy people like in the back rows, like, "Yeah, Diz!" And then like some of them have like these really intricate masks on. Others have just like full on like leotards and onesies, and they're just like, "Ah!" like cheering up in the back. Yeah, crowd goes wild. Diz walks out and off to the side. The curtain closes and reopens on Stormin. Stormin, introduce yourself. Give us your reality TV show intro.
Hey everyone, pleasure to be here. No worries to look any further, the winner's right here. You see these people? Nothing. I had to describe myself in 3 words. Winning, quick thinking, and winning. That's all that matters here. You see these other people? They got nothing. They've got nothing to show off there. Look at me.
All right.
I think that's all I need.
Look at him, folks. Candy just like ushers you off stage because I imagine you're just still there, like. Stormin walks to the side, curtain closes, and reopens on Chubbles. Chubbles, give us your reality TV show intro.
My name is Troubles. I am a small frog that was picked up out of a puddle just outside the stage here by someone. and now I'm here, and I don't understand any of this, but I'll give it a go.
Who let the... Okay, sure! Great! Contestants! It closes and reopens on Tifika.
Hi, my name's Tifika, and I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to make problems.
There's like Tifika, you're almost drowned out by the cacophony of just like croaking that suddenly erupted as Chubbles was just kind of waddling to the side of the stage. But afterwards you hear a bunch of like, yeah, let's go, Tifika, from like your entourage in the middle of the crowd. Fantastic. So it cuts back over to Candy, and she says, yes, what a delightful display of diversity this evening. And she just like, it goes on and on. And she's like, but we welcome all of our contestants here this evening. Now, to let you at home know what's happening, our contestants will have to participate in 3 different events. The first being Poise. They must show off their grandest of fashion and strut their stuff down the runway. Their second task, a talent. Anything that they think is unique and authentic to them that could impress the judges. And of course, the third and final part, the interview. Each guest will have the same set of questions given to them. Now, amongst all of this competition, there's no rules against sabotage. Anyone can do whatever they want to any of the other contestants while they're doing their performances. Isn't that great? And the crowd just, woo! Just goes wild and starts picking up really big. And it cuts back to Candy. She says, fantastic. With that in mind, let's go to the wheel to see who will be the first tonight on our Poise Competition. And the crowd goes wild as from a magical portal above the stage drops this big spinning wheel with 5 quarters on it. And Candy looks up and says, wait, 5? I thought we only had... Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Laughter breaks the crowd's clapping as a man bursts forth onto the stage from backstage. He is being followed by a crew that is trying to stop him, but a large, intimidating ninja-looking man just puts his hand out and stops them. And out walks onto the stage this tall, very pale, high elven man with just a blossoming of huge curly hair on his head and a bright blue leotard with a red insignia on his chest and a big, wide cape. He says, hello! I am here to join the competition! And Candy comes up to him and says, I'm sorry, who are you? He says, me? Oh, I am Danathan. That's right, Danathan Coitus Explosion, and I am here to win this competition. And as he gives his flashing smile to the audience, everyone give me a perception check. First roll of the game.
Where does that live?
Where does that live? In about the center of your character sheet, there should be a skills section. And on that list, there should be a perception button.
I think I clicked it.
God, there's so much going on.
I got 17.
I guess
I've got a 7 plus 2.
An 8 or a 9. Okay, a 17
Wait.
from Tifika.
I can't find it
What are we
either.
clicking here?
Oh, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Let me pull up a...
It's not good, Robert. I mean,
No, it's
good.
fine, y'all. Look, this will happen.
Yeah, but what do you click though? My brain
Okay,
Click
so
on the
The number.
yeah, you
number,
click the
yeah.
number next to it.
next to perception.
Yes.
Yeah.
The plus number.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Have you found? Oh yeah, you found it, Kelly.
I've never done a D&D Beyond before.
Yeah.
It's taking its sweet time.
It does sometimes. Like I said, you can use that that roller thing. Okay, we got a 9 from Troubles, we got a 9 from Stormin, we got a 17 from Diz, and Tifika
It's going.
is going. Oh my god. Okay.
Tension.
Do you have physical dice kit? Oh, there you go.
You might have to... Oh, I
it
got
did it.
3.
It did it.
Oh, you got a 3. Great. Okay, Diz.
I'll use my dice next time though, because that was painful.
Diz, you notice this. When Danathan flashes his big smile, and laughs, jauntily, you see he has rather elongated canines for a high elf.
Yes, I do. I don't know.
Okay.
Am I meant to lead with this?
Okay. I mean, like, you can just take that knowledge with you for what you will, but like, you could see, like, because of his pale skin and these sharp teeth, you could assume that he might be vampiric.
You're a vampire.
You just call him on it immediately. Dan's like, ha 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 ha! What? I know not of what you speak of this vampire. I am nothing but a simple high elf. What would give you such an idea that I might be vampirized?
Where's your SP7? That's what I want to know. Okay.
Oh, Brian
Dan.
keeps it for me. I mean,
Well, now we all know his damn weakness. Keep that logged. I'm gonna find everyone's weakness here, and I'm gonna use it against them. Just like I just found out that this man is a damn vampire.
half the crowd is like, ooh, but some others are just like, is he really a vampire? I don't know. If he is. Sweet. Candy comes up and says, okay, well, moving right along. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. So I am going to roll a d6. You all are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the clockwise, in the clockwise order that we've been going, with the addition of Danathan. So Connie is 1, Bill is 2, Tots is 3, Kit is 4, and Danathan will be 5. And re-roll on a 6. It's Danathan first. Wonderful. Okay, obviously, when Candy tries to get him off stage, he pushes back immediately, like, no, I insist! You must see what I've got! And, he is going to just go out, he's going to flurl his big blue cape, yes, as he does so, he sticks one leg, up in the air at as best he can, a 45-degree angle, towards the sky, and spins very rapidly, and in this tornado of magical dust and shininess, he comes untwirled in a long blue dressing gown, with just like a done-up face of makeup. His big bushy hair is done up in like a pony bun, essentially, that just like bounces behind him as he walks down with a big magic wand in his hand, waving sparkles around. Now, everybody roll initiative to see who gets first crack at him.
I'm gonna use my real dice. That's a
Is that
oof.
in saving throws?
No, that's going to be towards the top middle, just underneath proficiency bonus and beside armor class.
That's a +2. That's a 5.
8. 4 plus 4, so 8.
Okay. We got 8 from Stormin. We've got 8 from Troubles. Golly day, everybody.
I know him.
We got 14 from Diz. Okay, and Tifika, what'd you say you got?
I got a 5, baby.
A 5,
yeah, sorry,
baby.
It'll break my computer if I use D&D.
No, you're
on
fine.
any-
I get it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I get to use the real dice.
Sometimes D&D Beyond is like, yeah, no, everything's smooth, everything's fine. And then like other times it's like, what are you doing? All right. Sweet. All right, Diz, what do you want to do to slip him up? I like how we still ended up like in clockwise formation as far as initiative bonuses go. Actually, no, I think Chubbles will go before Stormin, because Chubbles has a higher dex mod.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What time of the day is it right now?
It is early evening. There's just traces of like purple on the horizon from a setting sun.
Okay. I go to the nearest vendor. I see they're selling garlic for some reason. What are the chances? I know you're thinking garlic.
Yeah, it's a really hot item in Lyr Abelos is garlic knots.
Yes, I knew this.
Yeah.
Yes. I go over and I start like just as I'm watching them go down the runway, I'm sort of pulling this garlic cloves out and sort of throwing them in front of them.
Sweet.
And just waiting for just chaos to ensue.
Great. Okay. Give me oh, this is okay, great. Let me see. Give me just an attack roll to see if you can like get these things properly in front of him to like really cause him some disruption.
Like just this button.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 19. That's perfect. Yeah, you lob these like just hunks of garlic that you've just like minced just enough to like get the aroma going. And like toss it up onto the stage. He's gonna make a constitution saving throw to see if he can resist to the effects of garlic. Oh my god, he rolled a natural 1. I'm not even joking. He approaches this like small trail of garlic you've presented on the runway, and he's just like, yes, look at me, look at my and he just like his throat starts closing up, and so the rest of his way down the runway he's like gasping at his throat from, and like you see like his neck like breaking out in hives from the smell of the garlic. Fantastic. Go ahead and roll me 2d10.
2d10 dices.
Yes.
Again, 8.
8.
I did it on the Google thing because I was too scared to do it any other way.
That's fine. He takes 8 poison damage from walking through that garlic patch. Awesome.
Nice.
Shovels.
Mm-hmm.
You're up. You see this happening. How do you react? What do you do to Danathan?
Is he still in the process of walking down the runway, or is
Yeah.
his runway? He is.
Or if you'd like to
Okey-doke.
delay your action to like when he's like doing his turn or something, you could
No, I
totally
want
do
him to
that.
be. I want him to be walking, preferably.
Okay.
And he is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have in my inventory a rather large bag of ball bearings,
Yes.
and I would like to use some of those, please.
Amazing.
I have 1,000. I feel like that's slightly. That's a lot. That's a lot for a
Might be
frog.
overkill.
That's a lot for a frog to throw in one tiny sort of frog
Right.
hand. So I feel like maybe I could do like a quarter of those. I could probably lob a quarter of those in one
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I could say you just like take a couple of handfuls out, just like chuck them on the
Yeah.
stage. Sweet. Same thing. Go ahead and just give me an attack roll with like your astral arms or your unarmed strike or whatever.
Right. How my attack? Unarmed strike, arms of. I'll do the unarmed strike one. Is that better?
Yeah, either one will work. There's one that goes. It'll tell you which stat it goes off of, and it also tells you like how much the numbers are. All of yours are +8, so it doesn't really matter which one you click.
Okay. All right. We'll have to wait about 3 minutes for the dice to finish rolling.
Yeah, for sure. It's like how's everybody doing? Also, I just really want to say real quick, out of character as a DM, I love that Chubbles is literally just like a frog that someone put on stage and just got like ushered along into the contestancy. I think that's fantastic. 22. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry, Danathan.
Sweet. So, Danathan coitus explosion. As he is grasping his throat, and still kind of like stably trying to strut, but like down the runway. This just. Now, are your ball bearings just like normal metal ball bearings? Or are they like a bag of marbles, or like?
I would like them to be colourful, please. That's
Yes!
my one request. They can be
Sweet.
normal and non-magical, but they have to be colourful.
Awesome. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so this like jelly bean assortment of colors splashes onto the runway, and amidst the bright lights and the applauding audiences, let's see how Dan does at avoiding that. I don't even know. I feel like I should give him some kind of disadvantage on this, but let's see. Oh, he doesn't need it. He rolled a 6. With his modifier, that's still only an 11, which does not meet your spell save DC. So he is like walking across the runway and gets to this spray of colorful little ball bearings and just like slips on all of them and falls flat on his back, only to like slide another like 5 or 6 feet forward on the remaining ball bearings and cloves of garlic that are still in front of him. Thank you for the gifted subs. Amazing. All right, sweet. So he's definitely gonna take some kind of bludgeoning damage from that. Tots, go ahead and roll me 3d6 from that.
Just any regular d6.
Yeah, so in the bottom left-hand corner, there's like a little dice thingy, and you can add up your own individual dice rolls through there.
Okay. I'm going to do it on the Google one because it's so incredibly slow.
Yeah,
I got
no,
a 10.
totally. 10 damage. Awesome. Yeah, he takes 10 bludgeoning damage as he falls on the floor. And
Are we going to kill Danathan before he
just
finishes?
fucking-
I fucking hope so.
Great. Sweet. So he struggles to get back up, but his rest of the runway is littered with these metal ball bearings. Next up, Stormin. What do you do?
Stormin just blends in with the crowd, sits at the front, watches this all go on. He's enjoying the show. He knows that he's got no issue here. He knows this guy's not causing a problem. So he's just sitting there shouting insults, just like laughing at him. He's just saying, saying things such as, You know, if you were at a party surrounded by female zombies, only thing you'd pull is a hamstring. No one else is laughing. Just Stormin. No one else with him.
Crickets. Crickets from the audience. If there was any applause still going for Danathan, like, it stops just long enough for everyone to let you know that they knew what you said and no one was appeased by it. And then applause immediately like brings back up. The first to start applauding as you do that are the rest of Danathan's entourage. You see a big robot kind of guy with a big spiky mouth face and 2 drumsticks. You see a big lion man. You see a woman that looks like a space pilot. And you see another guy with a guitar that a keytar, sorry, with just like this big like cone head helmet thing. And they all are cheering for Danathan, and Danathan as he gets back up. But what are you doing when you're giving these terrible remarks to Danathan?
I'm just sitting with a drink, just literally looking at them, pretending on the outwards that not faced by him, like this entourage of like big scary people, you know, it's just whatever. Right. Inside is a bit like,
right. Okay. But sweet. So were you casting a spell, or were you
Yeah, I think go for vicious mockery with that. Just go at him, try and knock him out. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Down. I will roll a wisdom saving throw for that. Wow. Another 6. Like, I think he has really low wisdom. So that's only a +2 to that. So an 8 is not gonna cut it. Go ahead and roll me your damage for that.
Okay, damage. It's rolling. It's rolling. It's rolling. Oh! I can't see what that last one is.
Oh, it's a 1.
9.
1 and 2 4s. Nice. So 9 damage. Amazing. Danathan takes 9 psychic damage, and you see him like, for a moment, he's like confident with the resurgence of his friends' applause, but then the words really kind of sink in what you said. You're like, oh god, nobody loves me. And he like buckles over and just like stares at the ground for like a solid 15 seconds. And he will take the 9 points of psychic damage. Amazing. Sweet. Tifika. Danathan is rounding the edge of the runway, not looking super great. What do you do?
Wait, may I straight up hurt this man?
Yeah. Again, no rules against sabotage. You must remain composed throughout the pageantry while you are on stage, and anything is up for grabs as far as like people like fucking with the people on stage.
Yeah, hold on a second.
It's hot.
You know what? I'll just simply just gonna attack him, aren't I? Just gonna attack him.
You're just gonna like jump across the stage, just like, yeah.
Yeah, I hate this man. Okay. What do I roll to do that? I will use my regular guys.
That's gonna be just an attack roll with like your sword or something.
Yeah, battle axe, baby.
Yeah.
So, that is
fucking battle axe. Amazing.
You know, you gotta do it. That is 19 plus it's the plus thingy to hit in it, so +7.
Yeah, 19 plus 7. Yes, a 26 will hurt this man.
Okay.
Please go ahead and roll damage.
And that is 1d8 plus 5. All right. Which one's the d8? I know this.
Let me just confirm something real quick.
Okay, so that's 10 damage.
Okay. Sweet. So, you rolled a d8 and added 5?
Yeah. Oh, I guess I was using it with 2 hands.
Oh, you
or
were using
one
it 2 hands. Okay, so a d10 plus 3. Okay, and what'd you
Yeah.
get?
Wait. No, you know what? My brain don't work. Let me do that again if I'm allowed to.
Yes, you're perfectly allowed to. In fact, so you can roll 2 d8s actually, because at your level of paladin, you have an ability called Improved Divine Smite. Whenever
I do.
whenever you hit with a melee weapon, the target takes an extra d8 of radiant damage.
Ah, it's true. I was trying to keep it simple, but you're right. Okay, I'll do that. So that was I got a 5 with my first d8. I'll just keep that, and
Okay.
then and that's just a 2. So that, and then what is that plus? 5.
So you have a plus 3 to your damage modifier. So you rolled a d8 for your battle axe. Or a d10 for your battle axe. What was that?
No, I rolled the d8 because I was gonna use it, the weaker mode of it. I don't know why I chose to do this. You know what?
They'll both add up to a maximum possible 13 damage.
Okay, so
It just depends what you want to look like when you're attacking them with it. Basically.
all right. I want to look nonchalant.
Sweet.
But if I use my rolls, so that was a 7 altogether.
Okay, 7 damage altogether. Okay, sweet. You also have a second attack per action.
My God. Okay, I'll have this down the next time.
Yeah. Practice.
Right, let's do that again then, I guess.
Okay.
Right. Fucking. That's an 8.
That's an 8
And
to
then-
hit plus your plus 7. No, 15 is not gonna hit. So you hit him with the first one, but the second attack doesn't hit.
Dang. Yeah. All right. Sound. Also, when I'm doing this, I'm saying, you have like rancid vibes.
What? Everyone says my vibes are so cool. Oh! Oh no. There goes my deodorant. So you, like, what does it look like as you just, like, cross the stage in front of him and just, like, slash him real quick?
I'm like really aggressively chewing gum. And I'm not even really looking at him. I'm just like, fuck out of here.
Great, just offhand. This, like, glow of radiant energy bursts from this cut across his chest. He takes double damage from the radiant damage on him. And I'm gonna roll a dice here. No, a few people in the crowd are like, I don't know if he's a vampire or not. Great. All right. Well, that is the end of that round. So he struggles and just like still like hives around his neck, still like toppling over the metal ball bearings on the floor as he gets to the end of the stage, and the curtain closes behind him as he is on all fours crawling backstage at this point. The judges all hold up their scorecards. First, Mayor Good Golly says, I give you a 5 out of 10. Very good effort, but I think you could have done better. And Lady Baba holds up a 4, and she says, yes, your outfit was quite dazzling, but I feel like you could have handled everything a little bit better. And then it gets to Chad, and he holds up like he holds up a 3, but it's got a VE at the like down really like lowercase next to it. He's like, 3, just like, I don't know, I didn't really like it. That's just like all he says. And so it cuts back to Candy Cane, who is now on a stage that is being swept by Reggie and Robbie, our resident camera crew of Short Lived. And Candy says, so altogether, I believe that is a score of 12th, I think? I'm not sure, but Chad, what does that even mean? I don't know! Fine, moving on! Great! The stage is cleared and swept clean. Next up, Diz. It is your time on stage.
Okay, so it's gonna do the thing, when it cuts to what the person's saying about their look. That's basically so this is me saying, like, for this one runway look, I'm serving snakes and ladder matches. I'm in a beautiful snake tuxedo with various ladder accessories. And also adorned with my beautiful belt to cinch the waist. So it's like a snake suit tuxedo. It's got like a big collar, and the collar is like ladder patterned. My hair is the shape of a ladder. Everything else is all snaky like, and I'm waltzing down the aisle, doing my thing. Yes, it does look like Majima's jacket, Gubby. Thank you.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Great. We're gonna keep the initiative order. So Chubbles, what do you do as Diz walks out onto stage?
I feel like at this moment in time, the sheer size of Diz is somewhat intimidating. So I'm gonna sit this turn out. I'm gonna watch.
You're just gonna chill. You're just gonna sit there and croak.
I'm good.
Okay.
As cold-blooded people need to stick together. Do you know what I mean? As serpents, we're from the same pond.
I'm gonna croak in agreement.
I'll remember this, Chubbles.
Thank
Okay? You see that big snake? This in Snakes and Ladders, and you hit it, and then you go to the very beginning of there. You might not land on that snake today.
you. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Diz has just bestowed our resident Chubbles with the highest of Yuan Ti honors. A free card out of the snake to the pit. Amazing. Fantastic. Stormin, you're up next.
Stormin's still sitting at the front, just watching, enjoying the whole show, making the most of it. Pulls out a bar of soap out of his bag. Brought it with him, knew it was going to have a good time. And while I was looks around, slides it onto the runway where Diz is walking.
Amazing.
Hoping it's going to be a nice slippery soap slide. The classic Triple S.
The classic Triple S. Oh, that's great. Okay. Go ahead and give me give me an attack roll. Like you're like unarmed strike.
Yeah. Keep rolling. Slowly rolling.
Yeah, pull that Google Dice Roller if you need to. It's being so silly today.
Oh, no, I'm happy with that. I'll take that. So 18 plus 7.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Sweet. 18 plus 7. Yeah, that's gonna hit Diz's AC. Diz, you see this soap coming at you. You are most likely going to slip. I need you to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw with a disadvantage.
How do I do the disadvantage?
You can, if you're doing it on D&D Beyond, you can right-click the number, and it'll give you the option. Yeah.
10.
Ooh, it's not gonna do it. So, you are strutting out. You've just given your nod of approval, and a hiss replied by a croak. from Troubles, and this bar of soap just pew, flies across the stage and right under your platform heeled boots, and just one foot right out from under the other. And what does it look like as you topple through the air?
So, because I am a wrestler, it kind of looks very theatrical. So proper, head like whoosh, knees go up in the air, legs up. I sort of do like a quick look up, and then I start slamming the floor like I give up. And then there is a ding in the distance. And yeah.
Candy, I think, looks a little confused because she's heard the ding. Like, wait, do you give up? Do you... I think she's legitimately asking you because she doesn't know how wrestling works.
So let's say a referee comes out of nowhere with a striped shirt. They come in and then they just lift my arm and I win. And then I go in, give them some money.
Okay, how about this? How about like you do your dramatic fall and
Yes.
And do your little tap, and the bell rings in the distance. It's one of your buddies like in the background, and a referee just like bursts out from one of the curtains and like comes up to you and like pats your back and like pulls you back up. You're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? They're okay." It just like holds your hand.
Let's do that.
And then they immediately just walk off stage, and you continue. Bill, go ahead and roll me 3d6. So 3d6. As Connie takes some bludgeoning damage from that fall.
Ali in chat put that I pinned the runway.
Dice roll. There's the dice roll. 3d6. Yeah.
Fuck! Why didn't I say that?
I'm going to 8.
And 8 damage.
One
okay.
and a 3. 8. Yeah.
Connie, you take 8 damage. Fantastic. All right.
Do I put that in?
Okay. At the top of your page, on the top right.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I meant do I?
Oh yeah. Put it
okay.
in. Put it in.
Done it.
This is for you to keep track of. Tifika.
Ignore that.
Hello.
What are you doing as Diz comes up on the stage?
What did you do? I'm gonna cast hold person. Is that allowed?
Yes.
What does that do?
Well, yeah, name the thing, innit? That's not what the sentence I meant to say. Please say the name, innit? Yeah, I nailed it.
Connie, I'm gonna need you to make have Diz make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Kit, what is Tifika's spell save DC?
The 17.
All right, Diz, you resist it. Tifika, what does it look like as you cast the spell at Diz?
She just like is like flipping her off. She's just flipping her off, really like. And then when it doesn't work, she's like, "You bitch."
So yeah, for a moment, Diz, you lock eyes with Tifika, and you just get this double deuce, like straight into your eyes, and as she like tries to overpower you with arcane energy, and you just like slip into your deepest of recesses, and just immediately snap yourself out of it and continue walking down the runway.
Okay.
Now, Danathan's crippled form is going to peek up from the side of the stage, and is going to say, "Aha! You haven't seen the last me. General Rourke, do something!" And the big lion man steps up and he thrums a bass chord that echoes through the audience, and he lets out a mighty roar. Diz, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No, 8.
8. Oh no. Okay. You are now frightened. Unless you have any resistances to that. I can't remember if you do or not. Sometimes people do.
It's just poison, isn't
No,
it?
just poison, yeah. Sweet. You are frightened. You must use the rest of your movement to run away from the Lion Man.
Okay. As nature intended, the snaky bitch just runs away, slithers away. I just I look and I'm like, nope, I'm out. But my entrance music, or my leaving music, I suppose, my exit music plays as I leave.
Right. It's like
My resting music.
The track is like sped up ever so slightly as you like rush down the end of the stage. Oh no, your performance was cut short. The judges raised their cards. Mayor Goodgolly raises his card. He gives you a 7. I loved the look, but the performance was a bit short for me. Get it? Because he's short. Sorry, I won't explain all the jokes in short-lived today. Moves on to Lady Baba. Lady Baba holds up an 8, and she says, "Stunning, stunning look. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. Again, wish it was longer, but great." And then it comes to Chad, and Chad holds up a 7. He's like, 7! Haha, it looks like a snake! So, all in all, you got a, what was that, 14 plus 8, a 22 out of that. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay. Next up, we're down to our last 3. This is Tifika.
All right. Tell me what to do, baby.
So, do you actually say that backstage to somebody?
No. Does me get...
I think that would be very funny. But no, so this is the Poise Competition. So this is like your fashion and like how well you look when you strut down the runway, essentially.
That's right. I'll just describe my good outfit then. All right. Yeah, so it's like the talking head, right, in Drag Race. Yes, God, Mama, I'm serving. I'm wearing a floor-length rhinestone gown, and as you can see, there's a slogan on it that says, "Stop being peasants." I think this is really, like, relevant, and it's gonna be a real cultural milestone. I look really good, because I always look really good. It's basically the only thing that I do. My daddy paid for this.
After your video sequence is done showing on like the screens on the side of the runway, you hear one very husky voice amongst the audience, "That's my baby girl!"
Hey, daddy. My God.
Oh my gosh. Great. Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. Diz, you're first up.
Oh, mine. I haven't just gone to the break room.
Oh,
Untucked.
I mean, if you want to just like cut to the green room, you're more than welcome. But like, you can mess with other people's performances still.
Yeah. I was just making sure, of course. Okay.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Shit. I am going to start. Let me see what's in my inventory actually.
Yeah.
Do.
I love the horn shit.
I have a boomerang. Can I throw a boomerang at Tifika?
Yes, you can throw a boomerang at Tifika.
Then I will do that, please.
Amazing.
And I try to is it just sorry, Tifika, is it just a t-shirt that says the thing about peasants?
It's like okay, so clearly I'm goofing on that one picture of Paris Hilton. It's
Yeah.
like a big long rhinestone gown. It's like full length.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Sequins-
aiming for them
sequins
rhinestones. I'm trying to like detach some of these rhinestones. with this-
D-stone.
Yeah, D-stones. Yeah, with the boomerang.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah, make me.
Can Storm just quickly make like a can Storm just make another really bad joke and just go, just remember, Diz, what goes around comes around.
Oh my god, yes. Stormin says that, and you hear Chad go, "Ha, that's funny. I like this guy." Great. All right, sweet. Yeah, give me an attack roll with a boomerang. It'll be just an unarmed strike because this will count as a monk weapon for you.
Okay. $17.
Fantastic. Okay. I don't know if that hits Tifika's armor class.
My AC is 18.
Oh no! It whiffs by you. You do have multiple attacks though, Connie. And this is a boomerang, so like you miss once and it just like comes back to you.
Can it be the thing that I've done this via the break room as well? I'm just watching it on the cameras, sipping
Yeah,
my,
no, it's like
my sponsored drink that's associated with the show.
Yeah, like any of those like outdoor events, there's like an outdoor green room like sectioned off for you, and you just like you're watching on the camera feed and just like
yeah,
like chuck it above you,
and then it comes back.
Yeah,
I see it hasn't worked.
Yeah, the first one. Tifika, what's your reaction as this first boomerang flies by you?
I'm like, ew.
Great. And Connie, go ahead and give me the second roll.
25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh god.
Amazing. Great. So Tifika, you're like, ew, what was that? And then you hear it like, and it slaps you right in the shoulder in like such a way that it causes like a domino effect of like 3/4 of your rhinestones to fall off of your dress. What is your reaction as you continue down the runway?
Oh my god, what's your damage?
Again, you don't even know exactly where this came from. You just see this like enchanted boomerang like reset itself in the air after hitting you and fly back.
Yeah, I just exclaimed that into the void. Whoever that was, I'm gonna sue.
Amazing. All right, go ahead and roll your damage for that, Connie. This be a D10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Where does that live?
So, on your unarmed strikes, it should say like on to the right of them, there should be like a D10 plus 5.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's your damage. Yeah. That's your damage.
That's your
That's my damage.
Sweet. Kit, you take 11 damage from that.
Alright. That's -1. And then that's -10, baby. I know that one.
Maths.
Fine.
Great. All right. And then Chubbles, what do you do as Tifika is on stage? You've seen all like 3/4 of their rhinestones just like fall off of their dress now.
I'm not gonna answer questions on why I have this, but I'm gonna pull out a very large and expensive looking diamond from my bag, and I'm gonna roll it towards Tifika, almost like I'm expecting her to chase after it. Like
Oh my
she's a
gosh.
cat.
I
And this
love
thing's
this.
huge. I'm, preferably twice the size of me.
I love this. Yes, you take out what is essentially a disco ball sized diamond, and just kind of like heft it above you and roll it onto the stage. Great. Yeah. That's so good. Okay, yeah. Tifika, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Nice. Is that just a D20?
No, it's gonna be a D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Is it the wisdom modifier or is it the saving throw modifier?
Saving throw modifier.
On
Because
the yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
those
So that's +9.
pally bonuses. Go ahead and make it a disadvantage because you like shiny.
That's a 17. What am I gonna get else? That's a nat 1, baby.
Oh hell yeah! Amazing. Chubbles, how hard do you push this thing across the stage?
I want it to have like some a level of momentum that the chase,
Sweet.
so as much effort as that will take from something of my size.
Fantastic. I love it. Okay, so you like get this thing up. Oh yeah, this is good. And you just kind of like hop and just kind of like let it start rolling with a little bit of heft behind it. And Tifika, you see what is to you the biggest diamond you've ever seen that is like a basketball sized just roll by you and like start to tumble off of the stage, and you are irresistibly like drawn to chase after this thing. So as it falls off the stage, you trip and continue after it, and it just continues rolling, and you're just kind of like chasing it.
Do I like eat shit when I get off the stage?
Yes, go ahead and give me the dexterity saving throw at disadvantage as you fall off the stage.
Okay. First one's at 18, and then the other one is at 2 18s, baby. Alright, so 18 plus.
Oh, alright, cool. You kind of right yourself. You're still gonna take half damage from this though.
Good.
Sweet. Alright, cool. That is... Yeah, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall off. As you just eat shit falling off the stage.
Good, that's what I wanted to happen.
Amazing, Chubbles.
I want it to be like Tifika has fallen at the Met Gala style.
Oh my god. Tifika has fallen down the Met Gala stairs.
Someone please make this.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh, so good. Okay.
That's great.
Stormin, you see Tifika like just eat shit off of the stage and take off after this big diamond. What are you doing right now?
I think he was getting ready to like do some to like kind of finish the tiefling off, but kind of watching kind of feels like his job's done. There's nothing, seems pretty preoccupied. I think you just need to go get another beer.
Sweet. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah.
He clicks his fingers, not to anyone, just expecting if he clicks his fingers, someone's going to bring a drink over. Just.
Oh yeah, no. For sure. As you do that, a fairy comes over with like a 12-ounce can, and that's like as big as their body, like their entire like they're just like wrapped around it as they like flutter over to you. Here you go, sir. And just like puts it in your hand. And then they flutter beside you and hold out their hand.
Me, I just kind of look at them a bit, literally just take it and just kind of shake it, and then just get back to the drink. Clearly knowing what they want, but
You like hold out your finger
No.
to it and like shake their hand. How not to talk to short people. You see the fairy just like and just flutter off. Fantastic. Okay, cool. What kind of beer do you want? What's your regular? What did you tell the green
I
room
think-
like craft services to get you?
I think it'd be like a dark ale, just like very dark, very strong,
Nice.
kind of. You know, each one that Stormin has, you can see him kind of losing his, you know, intelligence a little bit. The very little that was there, just slowly dropping down until he's just.
Amazing. I'm gonna roll a dice here real quick. Sweet. The first third of the can is all head.
Okay.
So all head.
So all head.
So all head.
Like, shut up, Connie.
Maybe I liked Vine. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Great. Okay, so next is Danathan. He's looking a little better now. He's getting like patched up from his wounds and everything. And he's like, wonderful, wonderful. We shall win this yet. Everyone, take time to recuperate. And he's just like, his limbs are just loose still because he's like all like medicated up and his like rash is receding from the garlic now. Great. So he's not gonna do anything to Tifika because Tifika is like 20 yards away from the stage now, just like give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, is this D20? It's always a D20, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
a 14 plus 2.
Okay, 16.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You end up getting the diamond. You end up grabbing it finally. But by the time you get back to the stage, your exit music has already finished. All right. That was an interesting performance. Let's go to our judges. And Mayor Good Golly holds up a 4. Like, I loved the attitude, but I lost sight of you for a good portion of it. Yeah, because you were definitely on like the opposite side of the stage from this tiny man. Lady Baba next holds up her card, and it is a 6. And it was like, your fashion, lovely, attitude, stunning. Where'd you go? And it gets to Chad, and Chad holds up an 8. He's like, you're hot!
Oh my god.
Chad, ever the thirst. Amazing. So that is a, what was that? A 5 and a 6 and an 8. So that is a 19. Certifica.
Hey, that's good. Is that good? That's good.
Hey.
That's good. Also, when she's back on stage, she's just taking so many bows, just way too many.
Yeah. I think you're like bowing to like the dying out like pity claps that are just like, why is she still on stage?
I'm like, thanks, besties.
Yeah, it's just like your entourage, like, yeah, like as you're like going back. Fantastic. Okay, great. All right, we're down to our last two. Shovels.
Okay. Right. So which one? So we do we do outfits first, right?
Yeah, so poise
Okay.
is your outfit and how well you strut down the runway.
Okie doke. So, well, I mean, the outfit that I'm going to be serving today is the outfit that I was wearing when I was picked up and brought here. But very luckily, I feel like I always dress like a fancy little lad. So, I'm kind of, I'm envisioning like very like embroidered pantaloons, like I'm like real big pantaloons, like excessively large. Full, full blouse. I want a cape as well. I'm gonna have a cape
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, like a royal, like velvet cape.
Is it fur lined?
Mm, n- no.
No. Okay.
I was gonna try and think of something instead of fur line, but I can't. I can't think of like another another animal that would be appropriate for a frog to wear.
I mean, it could just be like tasseled, like on all ends.
Should he have shoes? I feel like I can have some shoes. I'll have like some little brogues. I've essentially dressed him like a Sylvanian family. Um, and for my walk down the runway, I feel like Chubbles would take basically like a straight leap from start to end of the runway. I don't feel like there would be a walk so much as there would be an extremely large jump to land right in front of the judges.
Oh my goodness. Amazing. Go ahead and give me a well no, you don't even need to roll for this. It's just a thing you can do. And even as
You said basically.
even as a monk, you could even use one of your key points to double your jump distance even more.
Will that take me far beyond where the judges are actually sat though? And maybe...
Well, you could what you could do with that is just like give yourself more airtime, essentially.
Okay, right. Yeah, let's maximize the amount of time I'm in the air. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Which one is that in terms of...
So under your actions, you're going to see an ability called Step of the Wind.
The wind. Yes, I can see that. Yeah, my jump distance is doubled for a turn. Okay, what do I have to roll for this?
Nothing. Just tell me what it looks like as you take off into the air. Because you're just a
Um,
frog. You can just do this. This is just something you can do as a character.
Yeah, he's gonna be sort of fully spread, like all limb spread as he jumps. You want that uh you want that dynamism?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want him to be aerodynamic. I want him to be quick. So
Amazing. I'm seeing full like this wonderful pantalooned frog with this great flowing blouse, just full on like frog angled like arms and legs out in the middle of the air, as you just like spring. Oh my gosh, I think you have a base straight up jump of like 15 feet or something like that, and then that's doubled.
Sorry.
That's doubled with your monk ability.
am I gonna be able to land safely?
Oh yeah, no, you're a frog. This is second nature to you.
Okay.
But that's like in case nobody else fucks you up. Standing leap, yeah. Your high jump is 15 feet, with or without a running start. So you just boing straight up in the air, full frog. Amazing. This looks fantastic. I think the judges are quite impressed by this right off the bat. Diz, where are you now? Are you coming back from the green room, or?
Assuming Tifika's in the green room with me because we both did our runways. I'm gonna so basically Chubbles didn't do anything in my runway, so they're not really on my radar. Call it mercy or call it I've actually got some beef with Tifika. So I'm sort of assuming she's there with me. I'm sort of looking at her like, and you hear that tuk, 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 tuk noise that they put in like RuPaul and shit. So I grabbed the bar of soap that was what made me fall over, and I like slide it over to them and be like, "Here you go. Just clean up your act, babes." And then that's all I do.
And that's Diz's turn.
Yeah.
Amazing. So good. All right, great. Stormin, you're up.
Well, one of the things about Stormin is that although he puts on a very hard exterior when it comes to people and conversation, he's a big animal lover. He literally will drop anything he can to help an animal, and he kind of Stormin sees Chubbles come on and just instinctively has a kind of sixth sense that Chubbles is like his best friend. Never spoken before, never had any interaction, but he just feels like a proud father watching. So he's just watching, just like a tear in his eye, watching this frog just leap, just internally just applauding. He doesn't want to harm this.
He's putting on like the most stoic of dwarf faces, but the minute this frog takes off into the air, like a single tear just like falls down the craggy face of this dwarven man.
He like stands up and does like a solo standing ovation. Just again, always separate from the rest of the crowd.
I love it. I love it. That's great. You know what? I'm gonna say that's gonna be go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, if you would, Bill.
Persuasion. Oh, okay. That is an 8 plus 13 for a 21.
Oh yeah. Amazing. Because you have just like standing up and just like immediately started giving an ovation to Chubbles. Chubbles, you out of the corner of your big eyes look down and see your fellow contestant just like cheering you on. Go ahead and keep in mind that you have a D10 of bardic inspiration to add to any roll you do for the remainder of your performance.
Oh, so from so I've gained that now.
Yeah.
Or-
So the next
okay.
time you roll a dice, if you think it's a little too low, you can roll a D10 of bardic inspiration.
Okay.
To make it
Okay.
higher. What is the feeling that overcomes Chubbles as they feel this inspiration from Stormin?
I feel like it's maybe emotion they've never experienced before, having anybody acknowledge them in a remotely positive manner. So they're just a fucking frog, aren't they? Like
someone's proud of Chubbles for the first time.
I'm gonna say he gives a little thumbs up as he's flying through the air. Right to Stormin.
It's so good. I love it. Great. Okay, cool.
Just imagining Stormin, like there's the gif of like the guy who kind of just turns, smiles and nods.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
like woodsman dude is like
yeah.
the slow zoom. Yeah. Amazing. I love that. It's so good. All right, Tifika, it's your turn. We last saw you in heated words with Diz in the green room.
Oh, well, that was very wholesome. I'm gonna cast Misty Step to just be right behind Forg. Is this okay to do?
Yeah, if you want to like basically wait for them to land and just like teleport behind them kind of thing.
Yep. All right. There I am. That's a bonus action, so I'm gonna just unarmed strike boot them off the stage.
Just kick the frog.
Yeah. It's the perfect
Oh
size for
my
kicking.
God.
Alright, roll an unarmed strike.
Oh god, I hope this works. That is a 16 plus what is unarmed strike? 7. Is that correct?
16 plus 7? That sounds like it's about right.
All right.
Alright, yeah, that definitely hits Chubbles.
Fucking hell.
Sorry, Kelly.
It's alright.
Okay, Kit, go ahead.
More time in the air, innit? So
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Alright, Alright, yeah, I know how this is gonna work out. Kit, go ahead and roll me damage for that hit.
So that's just a
Tots,
straight.
I need you to roll me a strength saving throw. As Tifika tries to, as you are descending from your leap, she teleports right behind you and attempts to boot you right before you hit the ground. Roll me a strength saving throw.
how do I do a saving throw?
Or
Or is that just a regular one?
At the top left-hand corner of the character sheet, there's a little box under the ability scores that says saving throws.
Right. Okay.
That's just 4 damage, by the way.
Okay. Chubbles only takes 4 damage, and D&D Beyond is taking forever. Oh no, a 9! Okay, yeah. You are unable to resist the booting. And as you are just about to make your fancy landing, you feel a thunk in your butt, and you are kicked, towards the judges.
Can we try and steer that aim towards one of the judges?
Because
Um,
I let out.
yes, you can definitely do that. Give me an acrobatics check.
I have a good bonus on this. Maybe we can turn this around.
As you try to mid-air steer yourself.
What was it? Oh, 16.
16. Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to end up?
I'm trying to think of who's going to enjoy having a frog land on their face the most out of all of these. Probably Chad, to be honest.
Probably.
Let's go for Chad.
Great. Okay. So you are like in a cloud of rhinestones as Tifika suddenly reappears behind you and just boots you towards the judge's booth. You steer yourself last second towards Chad, like, oh, look out, Lady Bot. Oh, wait. And just frog in face. Do you like clasp? Is that your instinct, is to clasp as you hit face of Chad Crushbone?
Yeah, like frogs are sticky, right? So I'm just gonna get all four of his limbs stuck to his face.
Amazing. And as some of you may not know, a lesser known fact about Grung, anyone that comes into direct contact with them has to make a Constitution saving throw, or else be poisoned.
Oh, fuck.
So Tifika, I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution save.
I was like, that's pretty funny. Chad's got to do that, not me then. Okay. Constitution.
All right,
save.
Chad's okay. I
I got a +8 to those. So fucking 7 + 8. Mm?
That is 15. Oh my god, you just barely beat it. Tots, I think it's a 13 that they have to beat.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Your poison skin? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. But yeah, okay, so yeah, you cling to Chad's face, and he's like, oh, get it off me! It's so moist! Yeah, how do you dismount yourself from Chad?
Can't say that.
Sorry!
If Chad could just sort of like, I don't know, peel me off and then just sort of, fling me wherever the green room is.
I imagine
great.
you're actually like really calm during all of this. You're just like, so he like finally like Lady Baba gets him to calm down, and the mayor hops up, is like, oh, don't worry, little one, I'll have you off in a moment, and just like gently peels your sticky hands and feet back from around Chad's face, and you just kind of like fall off.
I'll do.
Fantastic. I'm going to say it's Danathan's turn now. But you're already off the stage. I think Danathan is basically recouped from his time on the side. He's gonna like, haha, silly frog can't stand up to my score. All they do is jump. I can jump. Watch. And he like just does like a small little like skip essentially. And the four other band members start clapping, but the big dark clad ninja guy just sits there with his arms folded, staring forward. Yeah, okay. That is the end of Trouble's performance. Candy Cane takes the stage again. All right, let's hear from our judges. Taking his seat once more, Mayor Good Golly holds up a 7. Delightful! I love aero acrobatics with such joy. Easy for me to see. He just looks up. That was a 7. And Lady Baba is gonna hold up their card. And they hold up an 8.5. And I said, lovely, lovely time. I loved what you did to Chad at the end there. I would love to see you in brighter colors. I feel these are very muted tones today you've chosen. And then Chad holds up a 5.5. It was like, I'm still wet! All right. So all together, that is going to be 21 points. Troubles. Daze has the slightest of leads right now. Stormin, it is your turn. Oh, real quick, Troubles, what do you do as you walk backstage, or towards the green room or whatever?
I feel like from the sheer amount that I've been sort of flung about the place, I might have a sort of a slight limp. I'm gonna make some very stern eye contact with Tifika.
Hey, baby. What?
What? Amazing. Okay. Fantastic. Last but not least, Stormin! The curtain opens. Stormin, it is your turn.
Look, Stormin always looks fabulous. When he's in battle, when he's walking around, always looks good in his leather gear. So all he's wearing for this walkway, he's got his completely normal war attire, normal leather studded armor, but he's got some very, very thick, big platform shoes to try and make himself look a bit bigger. Like he thinks that no one can see it. Like, you know, he's trying to cover up a little bit, blending it in, and also just to make sure that he completes the attire. He's got a nice little tall hat on just to complete the fantastic look, and he's just walking down the aisle, still a little bit tipsy from the beer, kind of stumbling a little bit, but almost makes it look like it's intentional, like a bit of a swagger to it, but it's actually him just trying to stay on his feet, just making his way down, feeling like he's 10 foot tall when realistically he's about 3 foot tall.
Amazing. Great. Go ahead. Diz, your first up.
So at this point, I leave the green room. I don't really. There's a bit of tension in there. I sit myself near where Storman was already sat and start beginning to do the chant, "You suck, you suck," and try and get everyone around me to also chant, "You suck, you suck."
Oh my god. Give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. 16.
16. That's not bad. I'm gonna say you get like almost half the crowd going with this "you suck, you suck," like just like for a good little bit of this performance.
Okay, can I just like enjoy the chanting and almost like join in with it, just like I myself like.
Oh wow, you want to embrace
I
it?
don't understand what's actually being said, so I'm just kind of like, yeah, just chanting along.
Wow. Okay. Sure. Give me a wisdom saving throw, but with advantage.
Wisdom with advantage. Okay.
Because you're trying to just like you don't really get it, so you're just getting into it.
Well, it'd be rolling.
Oh, still only an 11 though.
Okay.
So you hear all this chanting coming from the crowd, and at first you're like, "Oh yeah, they're cheering for me. Yeah, listen to the crowd." And it's like, just as you're like getting into the rhythm, like it really starts to settle in, like what they're saying. You're like, oh.
Like just the arm pump slowly getting lower and lower.
Right, yeah, slowly lower and lower. Connie, go ahead and roll me 3d10.
Yes. We'll do that.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
24.
Holy shit.
Also, Kit needs
Yes, Kit.
Shut up, honey.
has something to say.
So fast.
Kit, yes.
Thank you.
Step away. No worries. Yeah, we're gonna cut to like a commercial break and not too long from now. So yeah, all good there.
Sweet.
How's everybody enjoying everything so far? Everything good?
Yeah.
Like, good fun.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Everything going about how you expected?
Almost? Yeah. Just about. Oh my gosh.
Can everyone in chat say piss for Kit? So when Kit comes back, he sees just chats full of piss.
Yeah. Show Kit how much we appreciate his piss.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna
Yeah, go for it. Go for it,
piss in
Tots.
solidarity.
Yeah. Piss in
You
solidarity.
piss. You piss. You piss. Damn.
This is gonna look great on YouTube.
I realized that I don't actually have that much stuff in my backpack because I stupidly filled it with ladders. I feel like that might make it a bit hard.
Oh my god.
I've got loads of stuff in there that I don't think is going to be useful yet, but I'm just waiting to see an opportunity where I'm like, wait, I can use that now.
So there might be a lot of vendors that conveniently have what I need.
That's totally fine. That
Sweet,
you're
okay.
in the middle of like a big bustling city, and like none of the shops are really closed for the event. So
Good.
feel free to rush into an 8-12 real quick if you need to.
Connie, I think Ash was right. You're a pistigator.
Instigator?
Like I initiate the content of
Oh,
piss.
you initiate piss.
I don't investigate piss.
Right.
Thanks.
Combine
ladder.
ladder and boomerang.
Oh my god. Yeah, chat, can you all help me while half of the team are gone, please? Never mind, don't say anything.
Oh my gosh, perfect timing.
Sorry, I have a tiny bladder.
No, you're totally fine. We will be taking like an official 15-minute commercial break in just a few here. So hang in there.
In a few years.
Yeah, a year. Did you not know we signed up this for a year?
Okay. Okay, sweet. Where were we? Oh yeah,
I was rolling...
Stormin
Roll
took
24.
Stormin took 24 psychic damage.
Oh, mate.
Oh.
Years.
It's just the noise I
amazing.
make when I get hit by that. It's just like, you know, the Roblox. Oof.
Ooh. like Minecraft when you take too big of a fall. Ooh. Great. Okay. Chubbles, it's your turn. Stormin is on stage, strutting their platform shoe stuff.
Okay, I'm like 90% sure I have a small hand drum in my bag, so I'm gonna add to sort of Diz's I guess a chorus of "You Sucks," and I'm gonna add like a backing drum beat to it,
Oh my
just to make it a
gosh.
little bit more
A
powerful.
little more on beat for the white people in back. Yeah, definitely. So amazing. You add a drum beat to this. Give me a performance check real quick.
Oh, that's a -1 for me. Oh no.
How funny it would be if you nat 20'd this though.
This drum might not be on beat, so it will definitely be for the whites.
Froggy beats. It's definitely for the white. Oh goodness. Frogs march to the beat of their own drum. An 11.
It was an 11. It's
An
not
11.
terrible.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I will say you get like maybe 10 or 15 more people like into the rhythm and like continue this chant for a little bit longer. Go ahead and make me another wisdom saving throw, Bill.
Okay. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh. Hey. 16.
16. Okay, great. I am gonna say, with a 16, that you are, you're a little more nervous than you were before. And because of that, you kind of, look up towards some of the stadium lights that they've put up around the event. You are now blinded for the next round.
Okay. Hey, that'll do. That's fine.
Great. Okay. Tifika, what are you doing? You see as the crowd gets more in tempo, Stormin looks up and tries to like get his bearings again, but is immediately blinded by a big stage light, and looks down and disoriented.
I guess. Don't want to burn all my spells just right now because I need to kill that other man with them because I hate him.
Hey.
Kill Dan.
The fucking, you know what? Do I have enough movement to simply walk back onto the stage? Yeah, I do, don't I?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, all right.
I love this. I love this fashion show where the other contestants just come up on stage in front of you.
I guess while he can't see, I'm gonna try and give him a wedgie. Is that allowed? Can I roll to wedgie?
You rolled a wedgie. Oh my god. Yeah. Make an unarmed strike as you
Sure.
attempt to wedgie, or like an athletics check or something like that.
What would you prefer I did?
You know what? We're gonna make this a contested athletics roll.
Okay.
So, Bill, I'm gonna need you to roll athletics as well as Kit.
So
Okay.
I got an 18 and I got a +3. So that's 21.
Stormin.
I got a 10 plus 5, so 15.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say with that much of a difference, Tifika, what does this ultimate wedgie look like?
Okay. She she opens her purse and like puts on gloves first. This is disgusting. Disgusting behavior, but you gotta do it. Because she's just a bully. Just fucking large wedgie in a. She's pretty tall. Just lifts him well up off the ground.
Amazing. Your platform shoes are lifted off of the ground as you dangle in the air for a moment. I need you, Stormin, give me one more strength saving throw as your underwear tries to hold together.
Okay, that's not too bad. 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay. Even the immense pressure of your weighted platform shoes weighing you down a little bit more, the spandex that the elves have woven for your fine mine undies are working just fine, and there are no rips or tears in your underwear as you are set back on the ground. You are quite uncomfortable, though.
I was blind while all this is happening as well, so I've got no idea what's
Right,
going on.
you have no idea what's going on.
And to be fair, Tifika didn't say anything, so who knows who that could be? Who could say?
Who could say? Who did that?
That's 4 damage, by the way. If it's an unarmed strike. Wait,
Yeah.
no, it's not, is it?
I would count it as an unarmed strike, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So how much damage?
Just the 4 bludgeoning damage.
4 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Great. Oh my goodness. Okay. And finally it is Danathan's turn. Danathan says, this dwarf with an attitude might actually beat me. Quickly! Lady Phobos! And the like space woman with like this really cool space helmet walks up with like a sick looking like Gibson SG guitar and is like and it plays like a sick little melody. And I'm gonna need Stormin to make me a wisdom saving throw as he is being entranced by the tunes of this guitar.
That is an 8.
Ooh, it's not gonna do it. As you settle back on the ground, you're like just getting your bearings, starting to like blink into like seeing the judges at the end of the runway that you've made it to just barely, and then all of a sudden you hear this sick guitar solo just tunneling through your ears. You're like, far out, dude. And you just like weeble wobble and then fall down. And you are flat on your back at the end of the runway as your ending music starts to play.
Can I just like stick a thumb up and that's it. Literally just like on my back, just
yeah.
done.
You're currently charmed at the moment, so yes, I'm pretty sure you can
Okay.
at least stick your thumb up for that. Great. Okay. All right. Judges? I think that was a runway walk. Mayor Good Golly holds up a 6. I love the short stacks among the crew. Lady Baba holds up a 7. And she says, I love your confidence in your battle attire. Would have loved to see those bright, shiny blues a bit more. Talking about your eyes. And then Chad holds up a 7 as well. It's like, you look like a dude I want to party with. So that is a 14 plus 6, a flat 20. Okay. Candy Cane takes the stage and she says, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of our first portion of the night. Our scores are as follows. And she holds up a hand to the big display above her. First up on the board is Diz with 22 points. Second is Chubbles with 21. Third is Stormin with 20. Tifika in 4th with 19. And Danathan with a low 15 at the bottom. And it cuts back to Candy. Hot competition tonight at the Beauty by the Bay Pageant. Who will take away the crown? We'll find out after these short messages. And commercial break, everybody. We are going to cut away for 15 minutes. I'm going to put some music on. There will be a brief 1.5-minute ad for people who are not subscribers. So bear that in mind. But yeah, 15 minutes. Everybody go take a break, take a whiz, get a snack, get a drink, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in a few. Bye, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Short-Lived Runway of Doom. It's always weird. I really should get a button that's an applause. I should have done that for this, honestly. That would have been really good. I'll get one day. One of these days. Like everything else. But welcome back, everybody. This is Short-Lived. I'm Robbin Ridunk. Today, our players are Connie Koo, wrong side of the screen. Connie Koo, Billy Doesn't Know, Toe Tundra, and Kit Cryptid. We are in the middle of a beauty pageant. We have just passed round 1, Poise, where they showed off their fashion and strutted their stuff. Now, it is round 2, the talent portion, and we come down to center stage where Candy Cane is waiting for us. And Candy says, "All right, draws are strawn and our draws are strawn. Straws are drawn." Ha! You fucked up. Shut up, Chad. And she says, "First up will be Diz." And she steps to the side as the curtain opens.
Okay. All right. So it is unique ability, right? Talent.
Yeah, whatever you want to
Yeah.
show up, whatever you think, whatever you think is.
If there was a thing to it or anything. Okay,
sorry, yeah. Oh, sorry, I really didn't build that up like I should have. So the talent portion is showing off a unique something to your character. Maybe you made it up, maybe it has something to do with one of your class abilities, but it is just purely you. It's like whatever you want that talent to be, show it off. And same deal, people get to fuck with you.
Well, Candy, I think we can all see that the sort of talent and greatness, and I think people at home should be keeping their eyes peeled to see what sort of things that I have been giving today. Oh, fuck with her.
Well, it appears that Diz's rival, Resi Zero, has just entered the stadium. But it looks like Diz isn't gonna wait around. She's running out to meet her. On the ramp, and oh my god, Diz has just thrown Resi Zero right through the announcer's table. She's out cold. Ring the bell. It's over. Diz is victorious.
Okay. No one is taking my damn belt off me.
Oh my god. Holy shit. And do you just walk backstage after that?
I just wait for the judges' comments.
Oh shit, okay, yeah, you just stand there and wait for comments. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. I think part of the crowd is flabbergasted, but as soon as shit like really kicked off, they like everyone got into it. Like these like normally uptight like stars and people just like tuxedo shirts came undone. They're like bras being slung around. Just like throws like these two brawlers just go at each other in this makeshift ring that just forms on the side of the event, and just like and Daze puts down the opponent, busts through the announcers, and oh goodness! Mayor Goodgolly just blown feet back away from the table. Lady Baba taking all of this in stride, literally just sat up, took a quick satyr hop backwards as like just like moving on as they go through. Chad could not be more into this. Chad is like, blood! His short-lived cravings are finally being sated in this moment as he is just like, yes! Just like freaking out. And Daze comes back to the stage, and like, as a Reggie and Robbie come in with a new just like the exact same announcer's table, like as another crew brushes the old one off. They just come in, set it down, and they all sit down at the table. Holy crap, Mayor Goodgolly is like he's like shaking as he's like sitting up. He like comes up from below the table from where you can see him, and he's holding up a very shaky 7. You frighten me. Lady Baba holds up a 9, and she's like, stunning performance, the red, the green, all of it. Oh, I can't look. And Chad has held up one card that's his 10, and another card that is just the back of another card that he's drawn 2 extra zeros onto. And Candy's like, Chad, you can't do that. It's like, whatever.
Does anyone in chat have like a thing with blood? Because I can go wash off. If so, it was just for the bit. In chat, you let me know and I will go remove blood. It's not real. I mean, it is.
Oh, good.
Now that wrestling match like blew by. What are y'all's reactions to this? Let's start with Chubbles. You're muted.
I feel like I should be in awe of what just happened. I don't know. I don't know how to react to that.
Now, like, this can be extremely WWE moment. Like, Diz has just defended her title, and like reclaimed it, stood back up on stage, and be like, what of it? What of it? Basically, this could be another, like, someone else with a microphone gets up on stage, gets bucked kind of thing, and, like, really, like, puts it in her face, or whatever you want to do, however you want to treat this situation. The judges' scores are up in the air, but that doesn't mean they are final until y'all have said your piece. These are very shaky judges.
I don't have a clue.
Me and Chubble's got a pact, all right?
Actually, I take that back. I think I'm just gonna rate you on your performances and then have y'all react to them. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Score will stand. Score will stand. You got a 7, a 9, and a 10. So. So yeah. So how does Troubles react? Do they just like cheer on their new buddy, or
I think they're probably a bit speechless, to be honest.
Troubles from the audience just utters a single croak of awe. As Diz breathes in, you might just like give like Troubles a thumbs up or something. Sweet. Okay. Sorry, I literally had a frog in my throat. I'm so sorry. Okay, sweet. Now, next up we'll do Tifika. How do you react to this?
All right. Where are we? Are we sitting watching?
Yeah, essentially, like you can be anywhere on or off stage. You could be in the green room, or like wherever you want.
All right. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, sure. I was in the green room. I storm onto the stage from the side, and I have my sponsored beverage with me. I fucking. I'm like, this is from earlier. I can't remember what you did, but I remember feeling very attacked, and I throw my drink on her.
Whoa!
Give me that belt. It looks better on me anyway.
Or you got to tell me
Yeah,
what is this beverage of choice?
Just vodka tonic.
It's just a branded vodka tonic.
Yeah, I love this drink.
So okay, I'm sorry. Let me get this straight. So Tifika, preppy tiefling girl,
Yeah.
is sponsored by what is essentially this world's version of White Claw.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. That fits. What would you call D&D White Claw, huh?
Oh gosh.
Hand.
See, I'm thinking like White Claw with W-I-G-H-T.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Still, like the zombie kind of thing, White Claw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that. That's so funny.
All right.
Great. Yeah, you just got a bunch of White Claw thrown in your face, Diz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my reaction is to just sort of like use my snake tongue to sort of wipe it off, along with any blood that's in my mouth, or on my face. Sorry, and just be like, "Got any more? That was quite nice." This is staying with me, because I think it cinches my waist a lot nicer than yours. And also, I think it might be a bit too poor for you. I think your big rich glasses might not be able to see this.
Okay, self-own. You call yourself poor? All right.
Great. Stormin, what do you do?
Someone just sits quietly for a second, puts down his beer, and then pulls out of his bag his horn to his mouth and just. Then just puts it away, across his arms. That's it. Doesn't need words.
Fantastic. Yeah, yeah. How do you react to that, Diz? Like, I don't even know what to like ask for as like a roll, like maybe an intimidate check, I guess. Like, yeah, go for it. Roll me an intimidation check. You're good at that
To
stuff.
be intimidated by Kazoo. Okay. Intimidation.
No. Well, okay. So, like, I would think like you're very intimidating yourself. We'll do this head-to-head intimidation.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I get a 21?
Yeah, you got a 21.
Okay.
But Stormin
No!
Oh no.
I've got a plus 13. Oh.
Oh, you got a
Yeah,
nat
I got a 20.
20!
Got a nat 20, yeah.
Wow.
I'm good with the kazoo.
You certainly are.
33.
So yeah, this is the most Connie, or Days, you don't know what it is about this dwarf. They, like, even with their plateaued shoes, he only comes up to, like, maybe, like, about your chest, about your chin kind of thing, as he just, like, looks up at you with the coldest of dwarven eyes, those deep eyes, and just right in your face, and you don't know what it is, but something deep within you just shudders. Some an instinct so deep and written within you that you could never repel the feeling of. But this kazoo and this tone from this dwarf, yeah, you are visibly shaken in this moment, I imagine.
Okay. Diz has never been afraid so much as they have in this competition. With also Dan's lackey, Dan, what are they called? Dan. It's not Danhausen. That's
Danathan.
Danathan.
Yeah.
That Diz starts to think that actually, instead of them feeling fear, because they don't know what that is, they feel another emotion that they've never felt before, and it's love. So they're like, do I love that dwarf? I don't know what else this feeling is.
It's gone so far one way, it's come back around. Amazing. Is there Candy's like looking at this look between the two of you? She's like just back or upstage of you, like literally. It's like sitting there. And finally, Danathan breaks the silence. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Fool! You cannot defeat me! I don't... What's wrong with me? He's gonna roll a Constitution saving throw, because you still reek of garlic. And now that you have just, like, wrestled and everything, like, everyone that, like, got involved with you smells like garlic, and he just, like, pushed his way past all the tough people to make himself look tough. He actually, he muscled his way through okay. Alright, so he's fine. And he's like, I'm fine. I challenge you to an arm wrestling match.
Yeah, duh.
Okay.
But we are not doing it for this belt because I have nothing to gain if I win. Sorry, when I win.
Very well, we will do it for... He, like, looks around really quick. This kebab!
Winner gets kebab. Done.
Okay. Very well. Shinobi Brian, grab the table. The ninja disappears, grabs a table, reappears on the stage and sets it down. And the two of you walk up and prepare positions. Okay. This is going to be an athletics check contest.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 19.
Got a 15. He's not very strong.
Oh, thank God for that.
He's like really tall, but he's like super lanky. And so he like gets up, he like flexes as much as his little arm can, probably about as much as I can. And he like grabs hold, and you just like you hold it what I imagine is for a pitiable amount of time against him, like straining against you before, like, what does it look like when you slam his hand down?
So you know, like those typical stereotypical shots where it shows you the same like scene in 3 different angles. That's what happens. So it goes doom, and you see it doom doom doom, but in loads of different angles. Thus breaking his arm.
Amazing. Yeah, the TV screens that are on display all around the audience area like gets the instant replay like immediately. Chad calls out, "Good editing, Reggie." The crowd like roars. Go ahead and roll me an unarmed strike damage. Twice.
10 and a 12.
Great. Yeah, he takes 22 damage, and you like basically break his arm. Is he like ha 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 ha? And he's just like with his head like aimed towards the broken arm, he just like hobbles off stage. To uproarious applause to you. Amazing. Yeah, he took a hefty chunk of damage from that. That's great. Okay. Next up. Shovels. It is your turn for the talent portion.
Okie doke. I am going to use the brewer's supplies that I have on me, and I am going to make a cocktail for the judges.
Amazing.
I have some ingredients here, and hopefully they will be to everyone's liking. Hopefully.
I love this. What is the cocktail you are creating today for our judges?
So, we'll start with the good stuff. We'll start with the alcohol. So we've got in here, we've got vodka, we've got some rum, and we've got some peach schnapps for a little few fruity notes in there. And then in terms of mixers, we've got some cinnamon, we've got some pondweed, we've got some lemon jelly, we've got some
I'm
gnome
sorry, what was
piss.
that third one?
Jelly.
Okay, please go on.
I mean, you might not like this one. It's we've got some gnome piss in here.
You see,
just for
you see the mayor flush. It's just like...
man's drinking it whether he wants it or not. And then to top it off, we've got a little bit of goblin spit and then some sprinkles on top. And
so
then
good.
I'll shake that all about and serve it up.
Shake it all about. So good. Okay, great. Gosh, that sounds fantastic. Go ahead and roll me. Let's see. What's your highest stat? It's gonna be your dexterity. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me. Yeah. Well, it's essentially just gonna be an attack roll for you. So it's dexterity plus your proficiency.
Right. So the dexterity one is the one at the top, right?
Yeah. So, what I'm gonna ask you to do for this though is just do an acrobatics check for me. So
Okay.
right click the 9 and give yourself advantage on this roll because you
Sure.
are an expert at doing this stuff. I can't get over how good that recording was. Did Reese do that for you, Connie?
Yeah, he did. It took so many attempts
Oh my
last
God.
night while I was streaming. I could hear him do all the different takes. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to edit all of this. But yeah.
I've got a
Honest birthday?
26.
26! Holy shit! What does it look like when you make this cocktail? Because this is amazing. This is like, you are stunning the audience with this.
Yeah, I'm just like flipping. I can't remember what they're called. The cocktail things.
Shakers.
The things that Well,
Yeah.
did they? I thought they had a fancy name.
Oh,
I'm just flipping that about all over the
yeah.
place. legs, hands, arms. They're all involved.
Oh my
The
gosh.
actual cocktail, I feel like it's probably not. Probably gonna look a bit pissy. It's probably gonna be,
It's gonna look a bit pissy. How do you
yeah.
garnish this beverage?
The sprinkles.
Oh, that's right, the sprinkles. Oh my gosh, are they just as multicolored as your ball bearings kind of
Yeah,
sprinkles?
it's just bog standard hundreds and thousands.
Just your standard box of Jimmy's. Gotcha. All right. Say, oh my god, have y'all never heard them called that before? That's like a weird thing I didn't learn about until I was like a teenager. That like they call some people in the U.S. call sprinkles Jimmy's.
Wild.
Jimmy's.
I don't.
It's
get
fucked
that.
up.
Yeah,
That's pajamas, babes.
that's pajamas. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, this is great. Now are they are they tall glasses or like little short cocktail glasses, or is it like a martini?
There's gonna be a lot of this to drink, so they're gonna be tall drinks.
Tall like pint glasses.
Yeah, there's gonna be like enough for the rest of the contestants if they want some as well.
Oh heck yeah. So this whirlwind of frog legs takes over the stage on this impromptu bar that has been set up for Chubbles. And just tossing all these different liquors around, all these different ingredients. Into all these glasses, and expertly, just like I imagine, little Chubbles is a small gentleman and takes the judges their glasses individually and just like walks up and places it in front of them on the on their tables. Is that about right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Great. And they go ahead and take a sip. I think okay, first Mayor Good Golly. I think Mayor Good Golly is like, why? You see him like sniffle a little bit, and when you're so close to them at the base of the platform there by the stage, you see like a trickle of green come down into his pure white mustache from his nose as he tears up. This tastes like home. The robots there. I smell my father as he came home from the mines. This is wonderful. Thank you. 10 points. And he just like starts crying. Kid, damn it, don't get ahead of me. Lady Baba takes her sip, and she's like, yes, and she starts like, it's just like almost like singing her words, because she starts speaking in Sylvan, the language of the Fae. So those of you who do understand it, she like is like pontificating on like the deep notes that she senses from all these like forests that you've never heard of, and all these things from the Feywild. And she's like, as she comes like, I'm so sorry, I lost myself. 9.5. And it gets to Chad, and he is like, smells like piss. he throws out the straw that was put in it and just like starts to chug it, and he's like, whoa, all right, I can see that. Yeah, sure, 8.5. So that leaves us with a 8.5, 9.5, and a 10. Yeah, no, Kit, you literally, like, you were one step ahead of me. It's so funny.
I'm sorry.
It's so funny. In my head, dude. All right, Chubbles. Yeah, amazing performance from Chubbles.
Who knew they all loved piss so much?
Who knew? Who knew people
Black
would
and
get
yellow,
love piss so
baby.
much?
Uh,
Days. I remember you got a 7 because you scared the mayor. But I believe Lady Baba gave you a 9, and Chad gave you a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right, sweet. I just wanted to make sure I got all the scores written down. Amazing. Cool. Everything. Stage crew comes and starts to pick up the stage as Troubles makes his way backstage. Do you have any parting words for the judges or the audience?
Just a little burp as I finish off the rest of the cocktail that wasn't given to the judges.
I love it. Now, all of our other contestants did get their own glasses handed out to them by the crew. Do you drink it?
uh,
Oh, 100%. This is my
Yeah.
again. I feel like the father figure. I'm taking this like no matter what it tastes like. I'm giving it a thumbs up. I'm proud.
Proud dwarven dad.
Yeah, it washes down really nicely with the kebab that I had just devoured and won. So I'm like, good piss, good piss.
Tifika's gonna choose to not drink piss.
I'm just imagining.
Do I have
You
to
know what,
roll to
Liam?
do that, or am I just allowed
No,
not
you
to?
can just not drink piss. Do I have to roll?
Please
to
don't make me roll
not
for the
drink
piss.
No, the
I
crowd stares at you until you. No, I'm kidding.
I lock eyes with Troubles and I just dump it straight on the ground.
I would
I
do like
cry.
Adam Driver, just like I would like taste it and just go like the good piss, like proper Adam Driver style.
Oh my
Good
god.
piss.
Good piss.
No, why is a short-lived catchphrase? Why are the short-lived catchphrases "moist hut" and "good piss"?
Good piss.
Like, okay, fantastic. Okay, so we have either Tifika or all right, sweet. Yeah, Tifika is next.
Me? Okay. Right, I go on the stage. I'm like, okay, for my talent, I'm gonna need a volunteer from the crowd. Is that allowed?
Yeah, that's totally allowed.
Uh-huh.
Do you want now? I will ask you out of character. Do you want this to be just a random person from the crowd, or like, do you want to like pick someone?
Give me a random fella if you got one.
Just a
By
random
I mean
fella? I can
anyone.
give you a random fella. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna think of a few different numbers in my head, or different peoples in my head, and then I'm gonna roll the dice and decide which one it's gonna be. Sweet. You see a dragonborn that is like a real big deep navy blue scales and like a pale like white tan underside, but big beefy dude.
All right, good. You okay? You want to come up onto the stage, baby?
Me? I'd love to. And like this guy who's like bursting out of his like suit jacket that he wore to this occasion, that was not sized right for him, just like shuffles through the crowd all awkwardly. This dude is like, think like if The Rock was a dragonborn, but like thicker, even, or like, but like obviously like scale him up to like dragon person proportions kind of thing, as he like awkwardly like shuffles through the crowd and makes his way up to the stage. Hi, my name's Azure, but you can just call me Az.
okay, it's like nice to meet you or whatever. You're gonna effectively do my talent for me. And what it is okay, so I'm really into voguing right now, so I'm gonna cast command level 3, right? And that I'm gonna I'm gonna simply tell this fella to vogue, all right? Is that all right?
Okay. Yes. Yes, you can do that. I'm gonna roll the saving throw. Is it wisdom save?
Yeah,
Okay. And what's the number I have to beat?
17.
He rolled an 18, but I think he's just so excited to be up here, he like lets himself like go under the spell kind of thing.
That's very polite of him.
I think he's just very into the show. It's just like, but you do feel that first resistance of like, oh, what's happening? I'm like, oh, it's part of the show, and he just like in his mental barriers like subside, and you take control. The rest of you all see as Az's eyes. Oh, wow, I fucked up giving him that name. Go pure white as they just like roll back in his head. And he like walks slowly to the center of the platform and then immediately turns towards the judges and just like and just like starts posing dramatically.
Can I be clear though? It's not very good. This command I have.
You've given him no further instructions, so he is voguing as best as his brain knows how to vogue.
Just flailing.
Like the random click clock posts that he's just swiped by of people doing it, those are the only like references he has other than like his girlfriend bringing him to other shows like this.
The click clocks.
Yeah, the click clocks, you know. It's like short videos on the Nimbus. Yeah, you can look at them on your Scrystone. Let me just run through a bunch of bullshit real quick. But yeah, fantastic. Yeah, so he's voguing as best he can. So what is your talent, just to force other people to
right? I think we can all agree is pretty impressive. And like I didn't even have to do anything. So I would say that's pretty talented. Judges?
This is great. I think Candy is just like, really? It's like watching him vogue like that, because Az is still going just like on stage. I think this spell lasts for a minute, like as long as you concentrate on it or something.
I feel like it does. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's just on stage the whole time. And then you see the mayor go up. I'm not sure I quite understand, but it intrigues me. 8 out of 10. I think it gets to Lady Baba, and she sees this, and you see her otherwise very stoic face frown for the first time all evening. She looks almost offended. She was like, it's one thing to entrance someone who doesn't know how to properly present oneself. It's quite another to not be able to inject those moves through your enchantment into them. You should be far more in control of this. I do not like it. I'm not a fan. But you still look good, so I give you a 4.
Well, that's just like your opinion.
Amazing. And it gets to Chad. He's like, all right, yeah. And you see him like trying to do what Az is doing. And he's like, I don't know, I'm vibing with this. I'll give you a 9.
Oh my god, Claire. Chad's now so into voguing right now.
Yeah, Chad's so into voguing. Great. Okay. So everyone has given their scores. What is everyone's reaction to Tifika's display?
I think I'm still just kind of like, my reaction to that is just kind of like waiting for the talent to start. Just kind of like waiting, leading into it. No real reaction. Like he doesn't even realize it's actually happened yet. Just.
So what you're telling me is, Stormin is in the back going, "Get on with it!" Great. Yeah, Chubbles, what do you think of all this?
I love it. I love to see a man get controlled and manipulated. So I'm applauding.
Yes. I love it. Chubbles is into it. This man has lost all control of his well-being. Yes.
Chubble's misandry arc.
Oh my gosh. Diz, what are you doing?
Diz doesn't know what voguing is, so they don't really know what's happening. But they were just happy to see some jacked guy on stage. Like,
Diz sees another jacked reptilian and is like,
Yeah.
nice. Fantastic. Great. Fucking draconian on stage. I think Az comes out of his trance-like state finally, and says, "Oh, thanks for letting me be involved."
Yeah, it's no problem. I mean, it was like my talent though.
Oh, of course.
All right.
Sweet. He walks off the stage like, "Did you see me, babe?" Like walking back to his seat. Great. You go backstage. And let's get to Stormin. What is your talent this evening?
So, Stormin, classic bard. Gotta be. Only thing you can do. What's bard do? Does music. So, walks down the catwalk, walks down in front of everyone. Coughs. Very. Quiet! Everyone goes quiet. He gets. Bows. Puts the lip away. And waits.
Amazing. Give me a performance check, please.
Performance.
That was so great. Go ahead and give me an advantage on that as well.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll reroll. Should I just roll again? Because I've already rolled once. Should I just roll again?
Yeah, just
Do
roll
that
again.
instead?
Since you've already
Yeah,
rolled
it's
once,
fine.
just roll again. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got an 8 on that one, plus 13 for a 21. I'll roll again.
I rolled an 8. So what's your final? Oh, 21. Fucking bards. Fucking rogues.
Okay, so 4 that time, so 21 the highest.
Oh, yeah. Still, with a 21, I think you have moved a large number of the audience that was just had no idea you had this in you. this abrasive dwarf that everyone was just like, look at this guy, look at this ruffian coming in here. But like people are crying in the back. You see like a high society dwarf off to the side who like has been giving you cold looks this whole time. Like, no, not my dwarves, not my dwarves. And, but you play this tune that's and he like looks away and like pulls a handkerchief and is just like dabbing his face. Wonderful. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say Mayor Good Golly holds up his 9. Is like, I loved it. Sorry, I have to get his voice back. I'm gonna reveal some character inspiration here to get my voice back. You ready for this? Powerpuff Girls. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic! I absolutely loved it. This reminded me of being in a crib. So he has a 9 for you. Gets to Lady Baba. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time, apparently. Lady Baba holds up her card. Lovely performance. Again, I'm a little bit bored with this outfit. You're wearing the same thing as before, I see. But again, the performance was very, very good. You will get an 8 from me. You get an 8 from Lady Baba. And gets to Chad, and he holds up his card. It's a 7.5. I'm not into folk.
Can I? Because my second spell, because I've got 2, Vicious Mockery, and the other one is Suggestion. Can I use Suggestion on Chad to try and say, like, well, at the end of the day, it's not down to. Sorry, do it in Stormy voice. It's a talent round, not a personal preference round. I performed what I believe is my greatest talent. Don't you agree that that is worth more than just your own personal opinions or personal taste?
If you would like to try and cast a spell for this, you are more than welcome. Otherwise, I would ask for a persuasion roll.
I'll go Persuasion. That's fun.
Alright, cool.
16 plus 13.
Why did I give you the option? 29. I think Chad goes, huh? What was your original score? Was it 6 or something?
7.5, I think.
7.5, 7.5. It goes, huh? You know what? All right. He throws it down and he pulls up an 8. Like, oh wait, hold on. And he markers in 0.9. But no, that's gonna count as a 9, essentially.
Okay.
That's very funny. Okay, great. Fantastic. I think you all look to the side. Danathan this whole time has just been stewing. He has not been paying any attention to anything that has been happening on stage. But he is pacing back and forth while sipping his beverage that Chubbles made earlier. He's just like nonchalantly, just like as anyone would just like drink any other sort of glass of anything while they're walking around. But it finally comes to his turn, and Candy is, and finally, Danathan, whatever your fucking name is, and she like walks off. It's like, yes, it's our turn, and he gathers everyone around, the rest of his band, and they go up and perform a song. And we're gonna see how well they do at that. Everyone takes their positions. Big robot man on drums, big conehead and the lion guy, and the space pilot doing all the like melodies and such. And Danathan's on lead vocals. I will give them a plus 12 to this because they are bards and such. Still only got an 18. And that's like not even close to like what any of you have rolled so far for like any of your shit. Okay, cool. I love it. So this is how this plays out. Danathan gets up on stage. They start their song. It's pretty groovy. It's a funky beat vibe. Good little bass vibe. Someone in the audience is still eating a massive amount of garlic knots. There's just like one like druid, just like an old, not even old, just like a dude like in his mid 20s or like early 30s with like a big bristly beard though. He's like a druid. He doesn't look like he's like shaved in a while. He just kind of like scooched his way into the middle of this aisle, but before he did, he just hoarded all of these garlic knots. He's just munching them. And I'm gonna roll an insight check for him as Danathan is doing his performance. He rolled a 19. And he has a plus 4 I'm gonna give him. This guy realizes what most of y'all have already realized, that Danathan is definitely a vampire. And he also realizes that this song is trying to entrance the crowd. As that is happening, I need all of you to roll wisdom saving throws.
I got 21.
Ooh, I got not 20.
Oh, sick! If you're standing near Tifika, you do get a bonus from Tifika's charisma.
Thank you for remembering, because I don't.
It's okay. That's what I'm here
I got
for.
29.
Amazing. A nat 20.
5.
I got
So
17.
How much bonus do they get?
17. Okay. Cool. Chubbles, you are okay. You think it's just a nice song. Like you don't really notice anything weird about it. Like I mean, up to you how you feel about the song, I should say. But like you don't notice anything super weird about it. You resist its influence though.
Still find it offensive.
Okay, good. Stormin, you are so into this. You are like, yeah, fist bump, like you got your lighter in the air, like all that. Like you were so into this. You were swaying back and forth. You are in the charmed condition for right now.
Nice. That sounds about right.
Diz, you are totally cool. You definitely think that like something is afoot here. But you completely resist the influence and are like, there's something off about this situation. Something is wrong. Tifika, Danathan's up to some bullshit right now.
Yeah, just as I suspected.
You are very knowledgeable of these like influencing spells, these like enchantments that can be done on people to like sway how they feel about things. And when you resist the effects of whatever's happening here, you immediately are like, what? Just like ping and like ping the band as like the source of this. But as that's happening, just as you like make this realization, something catches your eye coming out of the audience. And then it looks like it hits Danathan right in the forehead. And then a couple more come out. And then you start to see just like this grizzled man stand up from the crowd and go, boo! And just chucking garlic knots at Danathan. over and over and over. He's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw. He rolled a nat 1 again on a garlic save.
Oh.
This is the second nat 1 on a garlic save. Fantastic. His throat completely closes up like immediately as soon as these garlic knots like get on stage. The band is like, do we keep going? But he's like on his knees at this point. Does anyone else want to do anything while he's like having
I
a
have
moment?
been eyeing up that other arm that isn't broken yet.
Yeah, he's definitely like singing with the other one in a cast. Like,
Yeah. I could do one of my attacks on him, just cause.
yeah, just like you want to chuck something at him or just like run up and punch him real quick while he's on stage. I don't care. Everything you
boomerang,
do
can I
on
just-
stage has to be like a drive-by though, kind of thing. So-
Can I just throw the boomerang at him again?
yeah,
Okay, I'll do that.
definitely chuck the boomerang at him.
Okay. Do I click the damage?
Yes, and I will even let you use this boomerang with your flurry of blows if you want to do it like a full 4 times this turn.
Yay. Okay. 8, 9.
Oh, these
7.
are damages? Okay, I need you to roll to hit first.
Oh,
Also, I think you're rolling the wrong damage die.
damn.
It's okay. Okay, yeah, that hits. Anything above a 17 will hit him. I'll give you that. No.
Am I still doing it wrong?
No, you're good so far. You should roll 2
Okay.
more of those.
Okay. 21. And the final one is 16.
Sweet. Okay, so 2 of them hit. Go ahead and roll this as if it is one of your unarmed strikes or one of your astral self arms for damage.
6?
And
Was that
one-
6?
Yeah,
I
6 for one of them and 1 more for the other hit. And 8. Sweet. 14 damage to this dude as he's like choking on the ground and this boomerang gets him bunk one way and as it's coming back poof on the other side. And you get a satisfied grip on your boomerang as it comes back to you. Chubbles, what are you doing? Do you want to fuck up with this guy?
Yeah, so I was kind of going to save this for Storman, and I was going to use them as almost like makeshift fireworks in celebration, but I've got some alchemist's fire in my backpack, which is an extremely flammable and extremely damaging liquid. Robin, can we make it a semi celebratory fireworks spectacle whilst also at the same time raining hellfire onto Danathan?
I think you can very much do that.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So with your brewing supplies, I would say that you have crafted what are essentially what are basically incendiary grenades, but to you they're just like big sparklers that you like brewed up. But they are in essence alchemist's fire. So I say you just like chuck a few of these like celebratory into the air, like above Danathan and the band. Essentially, is that what you're going for?
Yep, yeah, that's straight for him.
Amazing. I'm going to roll dexterity saving throws for everyone on stage as these basically small fire bombs just explode in the air and just rain like liquid fire onto all of them. Amazing. I love that. That's not gonna do it. That's a 2. Shout out to the 2 crew. That's another 2. That's a 16. That'll probably make it. And that one is going to fail as well. The only one that seems to like resist any of this is the robot drummer, who just like
Oh, thank God.
kind of like takes it in stride, and he just like he like you see like parts of his armor like singeing, but he like keeps the beat going. But everyone else, like their clothing like catches and immediately spreads as the liquid fire like trails down their cloth, and like they're all like putting it out, but the drummer like the whole time. Great. Roll me 6d8.
68. Okie doke.
Oh my gosh. This is probably going to use up like all your alchemist fire, but yeah.
That's fine by me. So out of the 6 die, I have a total of 29.
29 points of fire damage. Everyone on stage there, with the exception of the robot, who takes what was that? 14 points. Everyone else takes a full 29 points of fire damage on stage as this just like rain of hellfire comes down. Tifika.
Hello. Right. I would am I gonna be able to go, you know what? I can use javelins for no, I'm not gonna. Fucking I'll go on the stage and I'm gonna branding smite and attack Danathan. This man is my enemy.
Amazing. You're just straight up smite. Go for it. Make that attack roll. Again, you get 2 attacks per turn.
Yeah, so I guess the thing of branding smite is that that's the bonus action, and then you got a weapon attack, right? So I'll do the 2 rolls for the weapon attack, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 2. That's a 11, but if I'm using my
Your modifier.
my battle axe, that is a plus 7.
Yeah. He's only got a 17 AC.
Okay, that's just all right. So 1 hits, and I already rolled the added. It's radiant damage, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So the added one is 9, and then I need to roll 1d10 plus 3. Let me do that. Which one is the d10? I know this. Ah, that's a 9. Plus 3, so that's.
That's 12 is
So 12
your battle axe damage.
Yeah, 12 battle axe and then a 9 branding smite at this fucking loser.
Great. Roll me another d8, because that's your like basic improved divine smite ability. It's like
Rad.
always
Got
on.
it. Okay. Yeah, I know where that dice is. I didn't lose it earlier. The D8?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Fucking that's gonna be 7, baby.
Great. So it's another 7 radiant damage on top of that. Now, just to like, this is the portion where I get to teach a little bit about D&D. So paladins, anytime they hit with a weapon attack, even if they're already using like a smite spell, you can stack on a divine smite.
Yes.
Which means you expend a spell slot to do more radiant damage. It starts with 2d8 with a first level spell slot, and with an extra 1d8 if it's a fiend or undead. And then increases by another d8 for every higher spell slot.
Oh, rad. Okay, now you explain me that in what I need to do.
If you want to do more damage, blow a spell slot, and I'll tell you how many die to roll.
Of course I want to do more damage. I hate this sucker.
Hell yeah. Alright, what level of spell slot do you want to blow on this?
Fucking, which ones do I have left? Hold on. I've still got a 3rd level. Yeah, fucking go it.
Nova, this dude. I love it. Okay. So 3rd level spell slot. So you get a 3 essentially from from first plus 2nd level, 3rd level. So roll an extra 5d8 of radiant
5d8.
damage.
This is the thing I can do. I'll just read them out as I get them. All right. 3, 5, 7, 2. How many is that?
That was 4. One more.
3.
3. 20 points of extra radiant damage.
Fuck you.
Holy shit. Okay. As established, he takes double damage from radiant damage. Yeah. Kit, what does it look like when you fucking explode Danathan on stage?
Okay, so I stroll onto the stage and I'm like, like, I never really was into this paladin stuff. Like, I didn't even really want to do this. My dad made me do that oath because I crashed one of his fucking chariots or whatever. But like, I don't know. There's like something about, like I said, your vibes are rancid. And I have to smite you is the thing. And she she gets Batlax just like down the middle of his head, baby.
Oh my gosh. So this branding smite, as Tifika is just like listing all these reasons as to like why this man is absolutely terrible. She lifts her axe and it just emits this glowing holy light. What is the color of your holy glow? Is it like normal yellow
like,
or is it
hot pink, obviously.
Obviously! It's like bright, blinding neon pink light just takes over the area as just shing. And Danathan's bio is like, I'm not a vampire. Like, it's dust and ash explode from the spot. The rest of the band, I should have given this dude more HP, but I don't know, whatever, it's okay. It's okay. He just incinerates there. The rest of the band get back together. Shit, what are we gonna do? And Candy like comes up on stage like, well, we're missing a contestant now? And one of the band members comes up and like whispers in Candy's ear and then goes back to the group where they're like assembling something. Stormin, give me a history check. You can too, Tifika. You can give me a history check.
Okay.
Or an arcana check.
19. What's my history? Plus
Okay.
2. Yeah.
Got
20,
13
21.
plus 2, so 15.
Okay. Yeah, I think between the two of you, you can figure out that they are forming what appears to be a seance circle.
Fuck's sake.
As they are going to, as Candy announces, give us just 5 minutes as we attempt to summon the departed ghost of our contestant. Because apparently they can do that. And she just like walks off stage. What do you all do in the green room? In your break? Because the judges have decided to withhold their judgment until the ghost has returned. So you all are like awkwardly standing, like you've been forced to return to the green room at this point.
Are we gonna have to banish a ghost?
I was gonna say he isn't gonna be in short-lived 4, but judging from no spoilers, but maybe he is gonna be in short-lived 4.
Oh my god. I guess I would probably just be like boasting, like, wasn't it cool when I did this thing?
I think you like look outside the green room tent when you say that, and there's still people like wiping their eyes, but like really happy about it.
Am I like still like charmed from the music? Like still in my head, I'm just kind of vibing a little bit. Just
I
walking into
think
the green
as
room,
long, I think as long as the robot drummer kept going, you were still like, yeah. But finally, when Candy like called it and told everyone to like move out, you're like coming out of it. I think you kind of like blacked out essentially. So like, what are your feelings on that?
Okay, I think it's more kind of confused, just like, I don't know what's going on, but I got to tap in the foot. Just kind of walking back, just like, still like, not anything particular, just a little bit of spring in his step, a little bit of vibe, having a good time. All of a sudden, tonight's just got like really positive for him. Whereas he's come in like really cold and like, you know, all for himself. He's now just a lot more open. He's like, yeah, good night, having fun.
Oh, great. Troubles, what are you doing back here?
Maybe reading about exorcisms. Just prepping. Just prepping, just in case.
This frog is just like
a frog.
this frog just has a small library in their little bag. Just pulls up.
Pulled my glasses out for this one.
Yes. Oh. Do your reading glasses have like the neck strap on them?
Yeah, I think they'll need that.
Yeah.
I don't really know how else the glasses are gonna get put on the face and held
Yeah,
up.
I didn't think about that until just now either. You don't have a nose to hold them up, so essentially, yeah. I love that. Okay, great. So you all are going about your business back here. Tifika, what are you up to?
Well, after boasting, I guess I'm just on my, what are the phones called?
Oh, your Scrystone. You're just like scrolling on your Scrystone now.
Yeah, I'm looking at Tok or whatever you said.
Click clock, yeah. Click clock, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay.
Maybe I'm doing it Insta Live.
A few minutes later, you hear an announcement from the stage. Candy Cane comes over the loudspeakers. Attention, everyone! We are now ready to resume. The contestants' entourage has been told that they are no longer allowed to resurrect more than once per competition. Please keep in mind that ghosts are definitely killable. And she just like walks off stage. As the ghost of Danathan Coitus Explosion flies just transparently through the curtain without disturbing it. Aha! Woo! As he floats towards the front of the stage. The judges hold up their cards. I give you a 5. The beat was nice and kept going. I really like that robot. Lady Baba holds, just like, she doesn't even hold up a card. She continues to file her nails. Candy sits there for a moment and says, Lady Baba, would you like to share with us your thoughts? And she goes, Oh, the vampire? No. And she just keeps going. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna take that as a 0. And Chad? Did you make that explosion? That was a really cool explosion. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I drank more of that piss stuff. Oh, you see Chad has somehow like gotten Chubbles to make him another like of these beverages. Chubbles, did you make this one special at all for Chad?
It's got you know a little bit more piss in it.
A little more piss, yeah.
We topped it up.
Yeah, I think he asked for that. So he's like, give you an 8. How's that sound? Is that good? He like looks down the rest of the table And like the other two judges just kind of like give him a look like, why are you asking us? So yeah, Danathan will walk away with an 8, a 0, and a 5. And now we move on to the interview portion. The lights come down. It's a much more romantic setting. There's a subtle, soft, pinkish undertones to all the lighting in the area. You can hear the crickets chirping in the distance now. The crowd has gone so silent. Do any of you want to do the interview portion first? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's
Means
scary.
yes.
I don't mind.
You don't
We can
mind,
roll for
Civica?
it.
All right, go for it.
Me? All right, fine. Okay, you start then.
Okay. Well, okay. Sorry. I did not do a good job setting it. My bad. I was just like, you do it, and just no, that's not a good DM thing to do. Yeah. I'm here. So, Candy comes out on stage. She's in some completely different dress. Before you've seen her in this a white sleeveless gown that she's been wearing all evening. Now she is in a straight black gown that goes all the way down and like trails behind her a little bit. And she is holding a set of cards at the end of the platform as Tiffica comes out. Is Tiffica wearing a new dress for this occasion?
The interview dress. Yeah. Yeah. Let me think about it. It's like, it's like chainmail, but and plate armor, right? But a gown, but also slutty.
Amazing.
All right.
You
just
definitely have the
figure-
boob window, right?
Sure, you figure it out in your brains.
Plate, but make it sexy. Like, and just
Plates. Sex plates. No.
Continue. So you just walk up and do you say anything to Candy as you get to the end of the stage?
Yes. Let me do the voice. Hold on. Like, hi.
Hey.
Hey, bestie.
I like your dress. She's like, okay, now the interview. Dun dun dun. The lights go down. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. Why do you think you are the best candidate for the title of Beautiest Babe of the Bay?
Well, like, I mean, have you, like, looked at me? I look really good. And, like, the title of the thing, Hottest Babe, I forget. I feel like that is probably mine. All right? You've seen the things, you've seen the talent? The talent's still here, baby. You can't deny. And, and another thing, my dad's here, so, like, if you think maybe they didn't do a good job, you probably talk to him afterwards. You probably change your mind, baby. Why else? Everybody. I'm professional. I'd be a good representative. You're familiar with my work. The guys love me. The ladies love me, and etc. So, like, I'll leave it to you to decide, but I feel like you already know, babe.
Candy is just sitting there, like, very professional through this whole thing, just like nodding. And when you're done, she says, fascinating. She raises the next card. What is the most important issue your generation is facing, and how will you tackle it?
Okay, like, as you can see from my attire, like, I gotta wear this shit because of some kind of a oath, paladin oath. I don't know. I'm not overly familiar, to be honest. But like, I've made it hot. And I feel like we're really suffering. There's a lot of adventurers out there with really like grody and disgusting outfits. And if I was the winner, I would make sure that everybody looked sickening. Yas.
Breathtaking. She moves on to the next guy. So good. Oh my god. Okay. What is your guilty pleasure?
Okay. Well, like, I feel like the concept of guilt is kind of unnecessary. I kind of just do what I want. I'm kind of just like a fun party girl. I don't know if you noticed. But I guess one of my guilty pleasures is uh I really like to get fucked up. But like in a fun way. Like, I'm a fun girl.
Like responsibly.
No, not like responsibly at all.
Oh, okay. Great. Is that the end of your answer?
Yeah, and yeah, that's it. I was gonna say another one, but that's illegal, so don't worry about it.
Intriguing. What will you do if you win the crown?
TBH, probably like not much. I definitely like post about it on Insta if you want to like sponsor me. It's what's the medieval Insta?
The
You know-
Nimbus,
you know
yeah.
it.
Yeah, the Nimbus, yeah.
I would definitely like collab. And I would definitely what else really is there to do? I would like continue to look hot. I would like if you got any like hookups for drink sponsors you saw earlier, what with the with the White Claw, I'd be down for that. Like basically I could like go out to taverns and I'd be like, "Hey, you should drink, insert your brand name here," and I would hold the drink and the logo would be right here. And they would know because of my reputation for being the winner, which I will be. They gotta buy it, right? So just we should be in talks about that. That's just smart thinking. That's just good business.
So good. So good. Give me just a flat D20 roll.
Okay. It's a 14.
Amazing. The judges whisper. And they pull Candy over. And she kneels down. I understand. The judges have decided to hear all interviews before giving their final result.
Huh. Okay.
So you are met with an applause as people cheer for you. Your entourage goes off. When you're done, do you have any final words for the audience and the judges?
Like stay sexy, babies. Also, you should vote for me. It's not an audience vote, but like it wouldn't hurt.
That's what made me go! Your dad yells out from the audience again. Great. Okay, and you head on back to the green room.
Mhm.
Next up, Chubbles.
Okay.
Again, Candy is waiting for you at the edge of the platform. And how do you come out on stage?
I feel like from somewhere I've managed to get like a crushed velvet suit.
Oh, I love this. Very good, very good. Frog and velvet. You come up, fancy little lad that you are, into the stage, and Candy greets you properly, and she repeats the questions. First of all, what do you think? Why do you think you are the best candidate for the title of Beautiest Bae of the Bay?
I feel like, as the wild card of the group, I've brought a mixture of talent, looks, and the very sad backstory that's always necessary.
Fascinating. What is the most important issue your generation is facing, and how do you plan to tackle it?
I feel like mobile phones are never made small enough for frogs, and so none of us know what the internet is. I don't
Barkberry's too
know.
big.
I don't know. What did you call TikTok?
Click clock.
I don't know what that is.
They don't get very good Nimbus
And it makes me
reception where you're
sad.
from. Expand Nimbus reception now. Great. Yeah, I think you definitely hear some like croaks of approval from the audience from that one. What is your guilty pleasure?
Committing arson.
There's like
And I
half
will
the
not
audience like,
clarify.
what? There's like whispers, like you hear Chad go, "Hell yeah!" The other judge is like, shush him. He's like, "What? I like fire." Great. And what will you do with the crown?
I mean, has the crown been made to my size? Will it fit?
You would know that the crown will automatically adjust to the appropriate size of its wearer. Or to the size preferenced by the wearer. So.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't feel like... Oh no, I don't feel like he's got the intelligence to really really be able to understand what this
Like
competition is.
what all
and what
that
it
brings
means.
along with it, like what the title. Well, then go with that. Like, what would a frog do who just won a pretty crown? Like, that's.
Just want to go back to the swamp, innit?
Intriguing. All right, great. And do you have any final words for our judges and audience?
I don't know.
Do you just like croak something out in grung or? Like...
Yeah, let's go with that.
Cool. What are your parting words in grung?
I don't.
You could croak it if you want, and we'll be left to wonder. I don't think any of us speak grung.
I don't know if anybody speaks the home language. Let's just do a few croaks.
Sweet.
Get out of there.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to do those croaks for me. It's okay. You don't have
Bully.
to. You don't have to. I'm kidding. Okay, great. So I think a very confused but finely dressed Chubbles gives a parting and just turns around and walks off stage. Fantastic. Diz, you are next.
All right, I walk on to the stage and I'm wearing Metal Gear Solid 3 Solid Snake's outfit. The nice combat with all the belts and everything, and I've got a big flag that just has a picture of this belt, but this belt is like, it's like a PNG, so it's still got the checkers behind it, but that's the flag that I've got. So I'm going down. Hi, Candy.
Okay. Um, mm, um, welcome. Diz, why do you think you are the best candidate for the title of Beautiest Bae of the Bay?
Candy, you've seen me fall over on this stage. You've seen me bleed. You've seen me drink piss. And you know what? I've looked damn fucking beautiful doing it throughout. I think that is no better title, Beautiest Bae of the Bay, than me.
You definitely get some entourage cheers in the back from that. What is the most important issue your generation is facing, and how will you tackle it?
I think people need they need to up their gains. People should be stronger, musclier in every sense of the word, but mainly physically. I will give them protein and have a gym in every town, city, and shopping mall.
Amazing.
And it's mandatory. You can't just have them there and then you go there and you only go the one day. You've got to go there 3 times a week, minimum.
Never skip leg day. What is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure, this goes into their one of their many pouches for the snake outfit, and comes through short-lived episode 1. It's a rock, a nut thing. I throw it, and it is my pocket boyfriend that I took in short-lived episode 1. The nut thing. Thank you, Kim.
Oh my god, which creature did you end up getting?
It was so I ended up actually taking the boss. I think his name was like Luke, or he was
Oh yeah, you took the
rock.
boss! Oh my
Yeah,
god,
so it's a
no.
big buff bloke just comes out of this, like, not a Pokeball.
You all essentially see what is this world's version of Dwayne The Rock Johnson fall onto the floor. In what condition is oh shoot, what is his name?
I think it was Luke, wasn't it? I don't know. I should have looked that
Let's
up.
see. No, you're fine. That's so funny. Let's see. Here we go. His name
Dirk
is
Jamerson?
Dirk Jamerson. There it is. Dirk Jamerson. Dirk the Stone Jamerson. So yeah, Dirk the Stone Jamerson, what condition is he in as he pops out of this nutball?
I haven't taken him out since the last time, so he's probably very confused, doesn't know really what's happening. I don't even know if he's been fed since he's been in that ball. But that is my guilty pleasure. I have just been keeping this man captive, and he's just chilling.
Oh my god. Where am I? Where am I? Last thing I remember is Snake Lady beat me. There she is! He like starts scrambling to like get away. He's like crawling off of the stage. He's still like decrepit because he's like just barely conscious and like still hurts all over.
Can I do that thing, you know, when you do baseball and your leg goes up?
Yeah.
Like, they do it in Pokemon as well. Like, oh no, you don't! So then I do, and then refrow the ball and then put him back in.
Amazing. Yeah, with that, he's sucked back into the nut ball and it returns to your hand. And everyone just like looks at you. Kid, I saw that face.
You said nutball.
I know I did. A few times. Fantastic. And what will you do if you win the crown?
Probably wear it everywhere like I wear this belt. I think they would go well together. They're similar colors, probably, and that's what I'd do.
Very good. Any final words for the judges in the audience?
I just grab the mic and go, "We're just innocent men," and then I give it back.
Stay.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're
Dun,
good,
dun,
man.
dun.
What do you mean, just innocent men? Sorry.
Sorry. All right, fantastic. I think your entourage is definitely clapping. You get a good amount of applause from the crowd. Judges very serious deliberation faces. Chad is just sipping on his drink and just like he looked like everyone who's looking at Chad, give me a perception check actually. Who wants to
Alright.
see what Chad is doing?
I'll look at Brett.
15.
17.
Okay. If you got a 16 or higher, you can see that Chad is doodling little frogs on his scorecards. He hasn't written down anything from the past two performances. It's just frogs.
Damn.
Great. And please, welcome to the stage, Stormin.
Storman walks on. He wants to look very sophisticated this time. He like pulls out. He's ready for the fall.
Welcome.
Looking very like mastermind-esque, like sitting on the chair.
I love it.
Kind
I
of
love
like
it.
a
Did you bring your own
late night
chair?
talk show.
Did you bring your own chair?
Yeah, I brought the chair out with me. Like I crafted it myself beforehand. Like this is it. Like, talk to me.
I love this.
I want to hear from you.
Stormin comes out with two sitting chairs and a fern puts it between you. She says, "And why do you think you are the best candidate for the Beautiest Bae of the Bay?"
I mean, when you hear the word beautiful Bay, who else do you think of other than a dwarf like me? Look at me. You've seen what I could do tonight. I've looked good. I've performed well. When you think of sex, appeal, talent, beauty, nothing gives you the horn like a bard.
You definitely hear some like dwarven women like woo, like in the back of the crowd, or scattered amongst the crowds. Sex appeal. Great. She goes on. What is the most important issue your generation is facing, and how do you plan to tackle it?
Well, everywhere you go, every village, every vendor, every merchant, selling furs, selling animal produce, selling whatever they is. Why is this country, world not learned to go past killing animals? We should be past this. They are our greater people, not people, animals. They are our greater peers. We need to end this. Support for animals.
You see, there are like people like there's like a small crowd of people all wearing like green t-shirts off to the right of the crowd. And a few of them are holding up like little like placards that are like save the trees and like all these things. And they're like cheering for you. What is your guilty pleasure?
Well, on a nice peaceful day, when I have no other plans, I like to sit down by the lake, sit among the flowers, get up my lute, and play some renditions of my favourite musician, Johann Sebastian Nickelback.
So good. Oh my gosh. And what will you do if you win the crown?
Take it into the pubs and try and pull some nice wenches.
Candy like gives you a of course. And then moves on. And any final parting words for our judge and audience?
My celebration drinks are on me.
Great. Yeah, people start cheering, go crazy, especially at the sound of free drinks. People are going wild for that. Great. Finally, it comes to Danathan. He was like, ha 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 ha, as he ghosts his way out onto the stage. I think he ghosts through you, Stormin, as you are still departing the stage. He's just like that of an ass. He just like storms out in front of you, but like storms out for a ghost, so he just kind of floats out. And he gets out to the end, and Candy says, "Are we really doing this?" She like looks into the camera, and she's like, "Of course we are! Ha 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 ha! I'm still a contestant. I'm here." And she's like, "Okay, why do you think you're the best?" I'm like, "Isn't that obvious? I'm the most beauteous. Look at my skin. I mean, look at my hair. My outfit." He like looks down at his just like floating ghostly form. I was like, well, I was a lot cooler. What is the most important issue facing you? I'd imagine getting a new body. That's quite rude. And Candy's just like piling through the questions. And what will you do if you win the crown? Aha, yes, I will take the crown, and I'll use my influence to take her. Are you actually a vampire? Flee! And finally, you see this small airship that looks like a Star Wars land speeder, essentially, zoom by with the rest of the band, essentially, and they drag Danathan's ghost inside. Danathan seems to be literally giving up the ghost and trying to make a speedy getaway. Are you all going to do anything as he tries to vamoose?
I'll just be like, yeah, good. Fucking
Yeah,
get
isn't
out
that
of here.
isn't that what we want?
Yeah. Like, essentially, like, he doesn't seem to be making any further threats because he doesn't have any spellcasting focuses or anything like that. His band seems to be rather unwilling to do anything without, like, him being able to threaten them. They keep on driving out into the night, and he just yells back at everyone, "You haven't seen the..." Just like speeding off into the distance before he is nothing but a Team Rocket sized speck in the sky. Danathan has embarrassed himself out of here after getting exploded during the talent portion. Candy calls you all back on stage. Tots, Connie, and Bill, roll me, or not Connie, Tots, Kit, and Bill, roll me d20s. Oh no, yeah, Connie and Bill. Because Kit, you rolled a 14 before, right?
I rolled a 14.
Okay, cool, yeah.
What are we rolling, sorry?
D20.
Just a flat d20.
$11.
10.
10.
10. Great. Okay. Let's see here. Pardon us while the judges deliberate and add up their final scores. Now again, out of character. I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can and be in character for these judgings. So please do not take any results as playing favoritism. I love all of you equally.
No, we will. Sorry.
That's what
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
judges
That's
would
fair.
do. Yeah.
I understand. All right. The lights come up. The music starts to rise as Candy takes the stage and comes up with an envelope. The drum starts to wind up. You all are lined up on the stage. The judges are standing alongside Candy Cane. The mayor is holding the crown on a small little pillow in his hands. The crown is this bright, shimmering gold and silver, very intricate, curvy designs inlaid with these little gemstones, and it gives off a faint magical glow. Candy comes up to the platform and hand on the envelope, says, "Everyone, your attention. The results of this year's Beauty by the Bay Pageant." Drum roll, everybody. She tears open the envelope, and if I did this math right, I believe, really? Chubbles has won the Beautiest by the Bay Pageant. Yeah, the crowd erupts in a roar of applause. Frogs from all over start croaking. You see a few grung have actually gathered from the outskirts of the town and are like leaping on top of buildings and such, cheering for Chubbles as he comes forward. Chubbles, how do you accept the crown this evening?
I feel like I could just like jump up onto the pillow and just have it placed upon my head.
I love that. Yes, you leap and in one swift motion replace the crown with yourself on the pillow and place the crown on your own head and just kind of squat on the pillow. Everyone cheers and applauds for you. Do you have any final words as the beautiest Bae of the Bay?
Frog rights. That's it.
Frog rights. Your croaks from all over. Fantastic. Reactions from our other contestants this evening.
I think, as expected, Storman's like celebrating as though he's won it himself. Like he's like fucking going ecstatic. He's going crazy.
Do the
He
mean
loves
girl
it.
scene.
What the fuck?
Tifika, even with her devastatingly low scores, surprised that she did not win the competition.
Yes.
Well, Candy takes the stage. Well, thank you everyone for joining us this evening, and Chad shoves her off of the platform. Thank you everybody for being here on Short Lived! Yay! Thank you all so much for being here tonight. This has been Short Lived Runway of Doom. Thank you again to my players this evening. Connie Koo, Billy Doesn't Know, Kit Cryptid, and Totundra, all fantastic streamers. Please go support them in any way, shape, or form you can. Command players in the chat for everybody. That should give you links to all of their Twitch pages, and from there, I know for sure a few of them have their other socials and all. Please go check those out. If you want to keep track of future episodes of Short Lived, follow me on Twitter. Thank you all so much. Thank you, players, so much for doing this. I had a lot of fun with this. Fucking just kill my bad guy. Right? Why don't you? But thank you all so much. Yeah, well, you know. Thank you all so much, and we're not going to do any raids this evening. We're just going to cut it there, but thank you all, and have a lovely night. Goodbye.